Sorry for the slightly late start. As you might have seen in chat, Streamlabs was acting weird. Hopefully it doesn't continue to act weird, or else I'll be very stern and upset. But, yeah. Anyway, we were on day 2 of this new loop, so we will continue to do things now. Let's see. Okay, we got some important stuff going on. Guess we got no new events. So, I don't know, I guess it should probably be fine to go ahead and do one of these because it's not like anything else is gonna happen during this time slot. Right. But, do we go to the park or do we go to the Tosuka residence? I don't know that we've gone to the Tosuka residence so far, right? So let's do that.
Tosuka's mansion is at the very top of the residential area. The owner is away, and Fuyuki's haunted mansion is just that in both name and reality. I didn't think I'd have to clean up here. I mutter as I look up in front of the door by myself. It can't be helped, since Tosuka, who's traveling to England right now, asked me to come clean up sometimes. I think she should at least keep the shutter and door closed during that time, but I should do as I was told. Let's get this over with. I get the house key out and recall the incantation to lift the seal. The lock is doubled when she's not home, so it's a struggle when someone other than Tosuka tries to go in. Middle stand. I imagine that the Shido is just as shit as pronouncing this as I would be trying to do it. Did it get lifted? I unlock the door and take out the mountain of newspapers and letters from the mailbox. Whoa, there's so many attempted delivery notices. She should just forward them to my place. If I can't get in with this would become a big joke. No, I bet I'd get scolded by Tosuka if I told her I couldn't clean because I couldn't unlock the door. Oh, it opened. Excuse me. I'm stunned for a while. A room surrounded with expensive-looking antique household furnishing on top of a fluffy carpet. Well, where should I start cleaning from? I'm at a loss for what to do as someone who's so used to a traditional Japanese-style environment. I feel like I'm going to break that totally expensive-looking Art Nouveau light stand if I mess up how to handle it. There's a bunch of those kinds of things all around. I regretfully think that I should have brought Sakura, who had gotten used to cleaning the mansion. I could have cleaned more efficiently if Ryder was here. I'm short-handed. I should at least be able to ventilate and brush away the dust. I go around the room and open the shutters and the windows. It's dusty after all. Alright, the cleaning tools are downstairs. There should be a cupboard under the stairs. Come to think of it, Tosuka was saying something horrible like I could live in the cupboard under the stairs if I become her live-in apprentice. That's like how you would treat a maid or a genius boy mage or something. Alright, I should give it a try. I brush away the dust. Rather than cleaning, it's like I'm sightseeing while holding a duster. Oh yeah, there's a basement. I look through the bundle of keys and find the basement key. Western-style mansions are so luxurious, having a basement. There'd be a wine cellar or something in the basement in the mansions that appear in movies or books. As I wonder what will happen if there's a dungeon. Here it is. Even if I pretend that it's something like the shed at my house, I nervously hold my breath from the mysterious and secretive atmosphere. I'm also deeply moved when I think that Tosuka also. But what catches my eye more than that? There are dumbbells here. It's weirdly... I wonder why this sort of stuff would be down here. It's hard to say whether there's training equipment or not. Come to think of it, Tosuka said she was doing push-ups or sit-ups every night. Maybe eventually various devices got brought in like a gym. I guess she wouldn't do that much. Dumbbells don't match Tosuka's room, so she must have brought them here. But I feel like I saw something that I shouldn't be seeing more than the inside of her dresser. Well, I guess I'll leave this how it is. I decide not to look around. I'll close up after ventilating and retreat early. Unfung middle stand. I got worried again about whether or not I closed it properly. I need to get better at magecraft, or else it'll make me worried about the future. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, yeah, I guess there's nothing new at the residence. There is a thing with Lancer, but that's an exclamation point, so we should figure out what's going on at school. Hi, Sakura. Oh, I hear the sound of sharp movement from the dojo. Is it the middle of the Kyudo Club's weekend practice? It's been a while since I quit the club, but I stop like this when I hear the sound of vibrating bowstrings. Maybe I'll go watch a little. It's before their tournament, but I can leave if I seem to be a distraction. Sakura and Fujine are there too, so it should be no problem to watch. Excuse me, I'm Emiya, a third year, but I came to... Oh, Emiya, I'm surprised you came. Mitsuzuri, the former captain, returns my greeting. When I look for the other familiar faces... Sakura, the captain, lightly gives a silent bow. They must be busy as they don't come running over here. Fujine, the advisor, must be absent. I came to watch. Can I come in? I'd rather come watch our weekend practice. Even some of our members skip it. She says that, but there seems to be around the same number of members present as weekdays. The atmosphere of the dojo is filled with tension before the tournament. Is it time for intense training soon? If I'm a distraction, I'll excuse myself. It's fine. Those who come are welcome is our club's tradition. Come in, Emiya. Okay, excuse me. I take off my shoes and go to the wooden floor of the archery range. Here you go. Oh, thanks. We go along the wall and I sit in the back corner of the waiting area. You're fine without a cushion, right? I feel like some of the members were made self-conscious by my presence, but everyone's so absorbed in their practice that they don't try to overtly look this way. Oh, that was probably Mitsuzuri that asked that, actually. So, what brought you to come by on a day off? What, did you feel like your own self-training wasn't enough? No, there's really no deep meaning. I just came by on a whim. Wow, I thought you couldn't stay away from your bow any longer than you had... bleh. I thought you couldn't stay away from your bow any longer that you had to come here. I wouldn't have come empty-handed if that were the case. I do take care of my bow and arrow even now, too. I see. Well, it's good that I guess it's good if you feel up to it at least once before graduation. I need to settle this with you or else I feel uneasy. Ugh, I want to deal with things properly, but when it comes to this, I don't think anything can be done about it. It's the matter of how I'm feeling. I wonder if people with mental trauma also feel like this. People with mental trauma, he says, as if he isn't one of those people. What does he mean? Bro is like, yeah, I bet people with blue shirts feel like this. Clueless, looking off into the distance. Like, oh, well, look at yourself, brother. Where do you think you are? Jeez, I hope you haven't gotten rusty and have to review starting from Kyudo stretches. Oh. I follow Mitsuzuri's gaze as she smiles bitterly.
Yamazaki, when you release the arrow, your shooting form collapses. Okay. Instead of trying to create fluid movement with your wrist, if you make the movement of your left thumb natural, the bowstring will return, so don't try to force it. Yes, Captain Mato. I think you raised your bow too early, Fuyuki. Try doing it more like how steam rises. Does that make sense? I see. Understood. Miss Owaki, you're leaning backwards. You should stay calm and check your form in the mirror later. Yes, Captain.
Wow. Oh, wow. Sakura instructs the members efficiently. I feel like she's way different than usual. Hey, Mitsuzuri? I ask in a low voice so that the others don't hear me.
Was Sakura always this resolute?
Well, what do you think Mato was doing? She asks me in return, and I scratch my chin. When I imagine Sakura as a captain from how she usually is, I pictured her lacking authority, bearing all the hardships by herself, and going around in circles fighting a lone battle.
Well, she was like that when she took over in the beginning.
Mitsuzuri sighs as if she's remembered something.
At first, I was worried that the burden was too much for Mato, or it would amount to something. I've been trying to subtly help out without meddling too much. Well, anyway, my judgment was correct. Mato's grown to the point that she's unrecognizable and is now the face of the Kyudo Club, as you can see.
Mitsuzuri smirks like a craftsman boasting of their work. I was surprised when I first heard that Sakura was going to become the Kyudo captain. Since then, I couldn't hear much about it from Sakura, since she seemed busy. It's unexpected that she's become this admirable, but I'm also glad. Next is the third year's practice.
Oh, it's our turn. Admire my radiance from there, Emiya.
Mitsuzuri stands up right away and heads to the shooting area. Just as I was thinking that her confident state is as expected of her. Oh. Oh, Sakura.
Thank you for coming to watch on a day off, Emiya-senpai.
She comes to the waiting area and takes a deep bow. My eyes are wide with astonishment. The Sakura here was not the Sakura at home, but Captain Mato of the Kyudo Club.
What's wrong, senpai?
I must have been too stunned as she whispers in a quiet voice.
Did I say something weird?
No, nothing. I wasn't mentally prepared, even though you greeted me politely. Man, I'm impressed. You've gotten quite used to being the captain.
Really? Me?
Now that you're the Kyudo Club captain,
Yes, I got a lot of help from Mitsuzuri-senpai and others in the beginning. Thanks to that, I'm a bit more put together, but for you to say that too. Gatamato!
It was in the middle of our conversation, but there's a voice calling for Sakura from the archery range. That voice is... Oh, it's Mitsuzuri's little brother. Oh, yeah, okay. Definitely not that voice then. He's glaring over here for some reason. Yeah, for some reason.
I'm sorry, the first years are...
It's fine. Your duties as captain are more important. I send Sakura off. The moment she stands up, she returns to her sharp Kyudo Club captain face. Sakura silently bows, and I bow back.
Emiya-senpai?
Sakura looks back as she heads to the straw practice target. What?
It's hard to talk here, so would you like to go home together after practice is over? That is, if you can stay until the rest of practice, but...
Sure. I'll wait until you finish, so please carry out your captain duties.
Yes. I'll see you later then, senpai.
Sakura's changed a lot. When she came to our place, she always looked down and didn't laugh. She became more outgoing because of Fujine. If it weren't for Fujine, I also... When I was taken in by Kiritsugu, I'd fight with Fujine, who was still a crybaby sometimes. But more than that, there were more times that Fujine cheered me up. The fact that Sakura is able to carry through as a Kyudo Club captain must also be from Fujine's guidance. Fujine is like a goddess of fortune that's essential to our house after all.
Hi, everyone! Hey, Miss Fujimura! Hey, are you guys practicing till you die? Oh, even former member Shido is here. Did you come to hang out?
She hasn't changed at all. Everyone's shining idol advisor would be full of energy even if the world was about to end. Taiga Fujimura appeared.
Oh, who would be? Okay, yeah. I see.
Miss Fujimura, hello. Excuse me for intruding.
Oh, okay. I thought that was somebody else because I couldn't imagine Shido addressing her as Miss Fujimura. But I guess he is being kind of formal here, so.
Miss Fujimura, hello. Excuse me for intruding.
Well, make yourself at home, Emiya. Although I'm afraid we don't have any tea to welcome you.
It's fine. Everyone's working hard towards the tournament.
Hey, can someone bring some tea? So you simply wanted to drink some yourself?
The club advisor nods. I don't see a single sign of the remarkable guidance that led Sakura. She's the same as the Fujine at home, after all. I think I'll pass. More than that.
Could it be? That you still want to come admire all the beauties we have here despite having so many cute girls at home. Could I be the one you have your eye on?
How do I put this? Having firm policies under that initially deceptive carefree attitude, and Sakura being able to grasp that, how is that possible?
When you were small, you always got to see me in my kendo uniform. Do you get excited seeing girls in Hakama because of that? Do you? You do, huh? Ah, run away! All the first-year girls, run away! Miss Fujimura!
A yell echoes through the archery range. Oh, it was Sakura.
Sakura. Miss Fujimura, this is a sacred dojo. I would like you to refrain from talking about impure things about boys and girls. Besides, please be aware that you're also an educator. Even if Emiya-senpai is a former member, it will set a bad example to the members if you're being too informal to him.
Wow, Sakura's really talking Fujine down.
I apologize about our advisor causing you trouble. She had saved me from getting teased, but I can't
She had saved me from getting teased, but I can't lightheartedly thank Sakura who's angry. It's as usual, so I don't mind.
No, I must apologize to you as the captain.
Captain Mato! Mitsuzuri's little brother calls for her just in time. But why is he glaring at me?
I'm deeply sorry.
Mato, good work. You should go to Minori. Mitsuzuri swaps places with her. She sits next to me formally, but I get a somehow careless vibe from her. Matsuo can also tell Miss Fujimura off. I think she's a more admirable captain than me, even just in that sense. Oddly, you seem to take a step back from Fujine. Well, she's a living legend of Homurahara. She has the respectable skills that I'd never be a match for in this field. Mitsuzuri grips the hilt of a bamboo sword and swings it around. It must be the effect from belonging to a hierarchical society where your strength determines how much influence you have.
Sakura was my minion that I took care of and looked after! Miss Fujimura? But the moment she becomes captain, she revolts against me and overthrows me! She became a sad girl that doesn't listen to me anymore! My plans for the Kyudo Club fell through when you left the club 2 years ago. I thought Sakura was the perfect person for my second plan this year. Now she's just my nemesis.
So, you were pushing for Sakura for that reason?
That's why I wanted the leading figure, Miss Mitsuzuri, to be my guardian and protect me from Sakura.
Even if you say that. I'm going to retire soon, so I was going to keep from interfering.
Exactly! If you graduate, then I'll be bullied by Sakura every day!
I'll leave Minori behind for when that happens, so please use him as a shield or stand in a human sacrifice.
I can't. Minori's already long been Sakura's doll. You're not a cruel pupil who would overlook your mentor's crisis, right? Right?
Well, no. Don't lose to her, Mitsuzuri. Emiya, the future of the Kyudo Club's in your hands!
Oh yeah, if you switch with me until graduation.
Were you trying to convince me for 2 years for that reason? No, that's not the only reason.
Miss Fujimura! Yes? I can't have the advisor being like this at such an important time before our tournament. What are you also doing here, Mitsuzuri-senpai?
I haven't done anything! And Mato, I told you to always hold on to the reins of the advisor if you're a captain.
That is...
Wait, is that really a duty of the captain? When are you going to break out of your shell? Get out of your rookie mindset.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Nice, go Ayako!
Please don't be ridiculous. This is because you're irresponsible, Miss Fujimura. What? Ah! Sakura's scary!
That's the spirit. Don't be relying on the third years forever.
me, Miss Mitsuzuri? Is overlooking your mentor's crisis your martial arts spirit, you insensitive person?
Such a fucking powder.
But the spirituality of Kyudo is selflessness. Miss Fujimura, that's cowardly of you to put it on her like that.
This is...
Please do not cause me trouble, Miss Fujimura. Don't leave me alone, Miss Mitsuzuri! Let me be free, Captain Mato!
Before I knew it, there's some power balance like rock, paper, scissors being built.
You all seem busy, so I'll excuse myself.
Yes, Senpai. And next time, let's... Emiya, take Miss Fujimura with you. Shido, bring back the docile Sakura! Miss Fujimura! What? Oh, Senpai. Please wait at the gate. Katsumato!
What is with this club?
Senpai, thank you for waiting.
The ribbon that holds her hair together sways like a feather. Sakura comes trotting over in a hurry, like a baby bird who's found its parent.
It took a while since I was treating an injured member.
I see. You have it hard, Captain. I didn't know she was living up to her duties as the Kyudo Club captain that much. Breaking out of one's shell's the perfect phrase to describe the current Sakura. What do you want to do? Stop by Shinto? A detour would be good too if she wants to talk.
Can we go to the shopping district in Miyama, if that's okay?
You're fine with that? Sakura takes her phone out of her pocket and looks at the time.
Yes, we would make it in time for the evening limited time sale.
I see. Then I'll gladly go. Sales are more advantageous with more people. Sakura nods and we hurry along the path. We come outside after being caught in the limited time offer fight. It must be because it's the Saturday before the consecutive holidays. The cashier was busy with customers stocking up on things.
We were able to get some good things, huh, Senpai?
Yeah, it was a good deal. 2 cartons of eggs and 2 cartons of milk each, huh?
Sorry for making you carry the shopping.
Don't worry about it. It's all our ingredients. Do you want me to carry yours if it's heavy too?
This is nothing, but I'm glad you're with me.
We walk through the crowded shopping district, both carrying around heavy shopping bags. Since we're the backbones of our kitchen, we naturally talk about household topics.
Baking a cake might be good if we have a lot of eggs and milk.
Steamed egg custard will be good too.
We use a lot of milk, don't we? Since everyone drinks it during breakfast and lunch.
You drink a lot too, Sakura.
Do I? But my stomach is strong, so I drink it cold without getting a stomachache.
She doesn't seem to notice that Tosaka glares at her in a way that says, "What are you gonna do if your boobs grow any bigger?" What? Hello?
Oh?
Sakura stops and looks towards Edomaya. Beyond the counter, freshly baked obanyakis, Japanese stuffed pancakes, are arranged nicely. Also, I just imagine, like, her looking over in that direction. It's like,
Something about Mapo tofu for some reason comes to mind. That's strange. Why did that thought occur to me? I miss him. I miss fucking Kirei so much. I want to see Kirei so bad. Oh, man.
The sweet scent that comes drifting in the air stimulates my empty stomach. Sakura, which one do you want to eat?
I'm good.
You've had practice since lunch, right? Aren't you hungry from exercising that much?
Well, yes. But it's before dinner.
If you eat a little, it can digest while you're cooking dinner at home.
That's not true.
You think so? I would think that you should be a hearty eater if you're a martial artist.
Besides, I have to refrain from sweets or else, for various reasons.
Flustered, Sakura tries to come up with refusals, but doesn't take her eyes off the obanyaki. I should make an obvious reason here. Well, I'm actually kinda hungry. But I don't want to eat by myself, so I'd appreciate it if you joined me.
Senpai, that kind of consideration makes me even more embarrassed.
Well, it's not just for us. It'll be a souvenir for Saber and Fuyuki too.
Oh wow, if it's for that reason, then that's perfect.
Alright, I'll be holding the bag, so can you go choose?
Yes.
Thanks, Sakura.
They're freshly baked and warm.
Yeah, I feel bad for Saber and Fuyuki, but let's eat them while they're warm. As someone in charge of the kitchen, I can't bear to watch the taste deteriorate in front of my eyes.
Yes, just a head start.
Jose, very difficult to describe, honestly. This is a sequel to Fate Stay Night. It is about watching a bunch of cool slice of life scenes with all of the characters that you got to know in that game. Except also it is a weird time-distilled time loop thing where there's other shit going on related to the plot of the first game, but expanded upon with new characters. Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe unless you know everything about the first one.
It's almost as if Sakura's hesitation from earlier was a lie, as she obediently opens the seal of the paper bag.
Do you like red bean paste or cream?
Red bean paste. Sakura, can you hold one of the bags? Sakura brings the obanyaki she took out of the paper bag close to her nose and inhales the scent.
This is probably red bean paste.
I see. Hold on, let me set my stuff down. My hands are full.
Here, have it while it's hot.
Sakura brings the obanyaki in her hands to my mouth. The warm steam caresses my face and tickles the inside of my nose. Sakura, could it be?
Open wide and say, "Ah, senpai."
So that's what she meant after all.
Isn't it good?
Sakura, this kind of stuff doesn't embarrass you? Sakura's in a good mood, but I'm so self-conscious of the gazes around me that I can't tell the taste. Oh, what a cute CG. What the fuck? Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, that probably is Shido. I have been going to this shopping district since I was a kid, so there's people I know everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, you're just not embarrassed because you don't think you'll run into anyone.
Oh, Mato senpai, are you going home right now?
Oh, okay. Okay, Sato.
Oh, Misato, are you helping out your family?
Actually, guess, yeah, this is just like a background character.
Yes, is the person next to you... Of course not.
I feel bad for Mitsuzuri.
Why do you feel bad for Minori? Oh, sorry for interrupting. I'll excuse myself. Oh, hold on. Can you take a picture for us? That's a cute phone. Okay, get closer together, please. Cheese!
Sakura's underclassman looks back at us many times as she leaves. Oof. I'm about to die from embarrassment.
I'm embarrassed too, but more than that, I'm happy. So please turn a blind eye to this.
She laughs cheerfully. I can't say anything if she makes such a face. Oh.
Senpai, say ya. Cream's good too. It's melted and warm.
Nah, I can't help but feel like cream's the wrong way to go.
Hey, that's being a picky eater.
I still get nervous from Sakura's affectionate voice. The person with the most common sense in our house shows a different side of her when we're out in public with just the two of us.
What's wrong?
No, nothing.
You were surprised at the archery range too, weren't you?
I looked like an idiot, didn't I?
That's not true. The club's focused on the fall tournament right now, so I can't shift gears quite so fast. That's probably why I surprised you.
Fall tournament, huh? It's already that time of year, isn't it? I quit the Kudo Club in the summer of my first year, so one of the regrets I had was that I couldn't be in the tournament. Who's going to be the representative this year?
Oh, you're curious too? From the third years, Mitsuzuri-senpai, Kudo-senpai, and Kumehara-senpai.
Oh, those members should be a safe bet. The only problem is Mitsuzuri's inconsistency.
And from the second years are Igaki as well as me.
Oh, you're a representative too. Good, good.
Yes, I am the captain after all.
I see. Didn't Fujine also say that becoming national champions is her dream?
Miss Fujimura is, overly positive.
You can also say she's optimistic. So, what about your confidence as captain?
My confidence? Let's see.
Sakura bites on an obanyaki and thinks.
I think we can somehow make regionals.
That's bold, Sakura. I'll be watching over you from below the platform when you get awarded at the school-wide assembly.
Me in front of all the students?
Well, you are the captain. Oh yeah, Shinji isn't one of the third year's representatives. What happened to him?
My big brother?
Yeah, he was last year's representative player, right?
He's deciding to retire because he's a third year, so he doesn't come to practice anymore.
Oh, I didn't know. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Shinji at the archery range since this summer.
I invited him, suggesting he show up once in a while, but he's been like that.
She talks about Shinji with a laid-back smile. Even the fact that she's able to voice her opinions on Shinji is hard to believe compared to the old Sakura. No getting mad and throwing hands, right?
No, of course not. Mitsuzuri-senpai says that I'm still too soft and that I need to be harder on him, but I'm not that strong yet.
No, not you, Sakura.
It's okay. My big brother isn't the person he used to be, and I'm not the person I used to be.
Sakura smiles as she munches on her obanyaki. She shows no signs of the days she was frightened and coward. Sakura talked about a lot of occurrences to me as we walked.
See, it's still, like, weird to have, like, Shinji talked about in such a, like, laid-back manner, considering the circumstances, but at the same time, like, kind of disregarding the ick surrounding that, there is still something kind of nice about Sakura being like, yeah, don't let him fucking talk to me like that. And Shido just being like, yeah, that's good. You shouldn't.
The time she surprised the club members at their training camp with their cooking skills. The time she was invited by her underclassmen to go bowling for the first time. The time after practice when she taught the club members the massage she was good at and how they were pleased. The time they captured Mitsuzuri's little brother who was embarrassed of getting massaged and made sure he got a thorough one. The time Mitsuzuri reported gleefully about how her little brother was tossing about from being sore all over. Sakura stops suddenly. I also stop and we overlook the town and the sunset from above together.
This is the first time, senpai.
The first time?
Yes. Going home with you like this. Making small talk together. Eating while walking together. Everything is a first.
I see. Sakura coming over has become a daily occurrence, but we'd never gone home together since we both have club practice or work.
My wish has been granted.
Your wish?
Yes. Talking to you about myself, like my friends and club, that was my dream. I have a lot of dreams like that. All kinds of things that I want to do with you. The dreams that I've wished for. Am I greedy?
No, you're not. I'm glad that you have dreams that you can attain. She must be blushing as she sticks a piece of her obanyaki out to me as if to cover my mouth. This is cream. Sakura is too focused on stepping on the long shadows cast by the sunset to notice.
I'm so happy.
I go quiet and finish the rest. The taste isn't as bad as I thought. Thank you for keeping me... Oh,
Thank you for keeping me company today, senpai.
you fine with such a cheap thing?
Then we should dress up and eat somewhere fancy next time.
Is that a high-grade request like an upscale restaurant or a week-long castle tour trip in Europe? Yeah, that's realistic enough. That'd be difficult right now, but I should be able to grant it if I get the chance. Right? Alright, an extravagant meal with classical music. Just wait, I'll make it happen.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Oh, I remember J-Kosh. I dislike it there as much as I kind of dislike it here. Oh, that was an Easter egg added by the fan translation? I see. I didn't know if it was a thing in the original or not. But I have seen it before. Yeah, okay. Let's just go to sleep then. Oh, the days get longer. Okay, so we have Saber. We have Caster. Something going on at the temple, too. We have Ryder in the back forest. Okay. Well, you know what are you guys feeling? You feeling Saber, Caster, or Ryder? I'm pretty neutral on this one. I'm feeling pretty open. Everybody immediately saying Ryder. Well, okay, not everybody, but Feels like a tie between yeah. As a tiebreaker, I'll say Ryder. Okay, then let's go talk to Ryder.
I leave the main temple and make for the forest behind it. I'm fond of taking walks on this back road. I avoid the route that leads to the large cemetery, taking the scenic route. When suddenly...
Is that really you, Shido?
a familiar voice calls out to me. Ryder? Why are you here?
Oh, hey, fucking back in your servant outfit, huh?
I came to check out something I was curious about.
Ryder appears from the other side of a thicket. I unconsciously stiffen at the sight of her familiar black dress. Given past experience, I tense up on reflex.
Shido, what are you doing here?
I was just taking a walk. Issei lives at the temple, and I've always taken walks back here. What were you curious about, Ryder? Ryder goes silent. I can feel her gaze boring into me intently from behind her blindfold. It isn't exactly murderous, but it's cold, bordering on hostile. What is it they say about walking into a lion's den? I feel pinned by her gaze, even though she isn't using her mystic eyes on me.
Nothing. I must have misunderstood the situation. You'd leave traces of your presence here if you frequented this path.
Ryder?
Pardon me, Shido. I hope you'll forget this incident.
The tension slowly drains from my body. Ryder smiles softly, as if to move on from that awkward moment. I won't forget it just because you asked, but I guess I shouldn't ask what you're doing here.
No, I don't mind. I came here because I sensed a disruption in the ley lines. This is Caster's territory, and accordingly fraught with her magecraft, but the distortion I sensed isn't one of her workings. I suspected it might be the doing of another master or servant, but that also doesn't seem to be the case.
Another servant? Did you end up fighting Assassin at the gate?
No, he simply greeted me and allowed me to pass.
Greeted you? Like with a hello? Ryder nods. That's some gatekeeper. Assassin must be pretty confident in his ability to sense killing intent. I'm sorry. My appearance must... Oh.
I'm sorry. My appearance must be making you uneasy, Shido. This helps me focus on my work, but if it bothers you, should I change back into my usual outfit?
Oh, no need for that. More importantly, what kind of ley line distortion are we talking about?
Can't you feel it, Shido?
At her suggestion, I sharpen my senses. I can't sense magical energy, but I'm confident in my ability to notice changes in my surroundings and the seams in the world. With senses, not spells. With instinct, not theory. I feel the entire structure of the mountain. First, I can feel a dense spiritual aura covering the entire mountain. That's to be expected, thanks to Fuyuki's ley lines. There's a different current that seems to overlap with it. It's cleverly concealed, but I'm guessing this is caster's bounded field. Other than that, I don't feel anything else abnormal. I look up. Ryder pauses to think. She looks frustrated.
I see. If you cannot perceive it, then the problem may lie with me, rather than the mountain. I am an aberrant being, so I must be closer to this side than I imagined.
Closer to this side? That sounds ominous. Ryder bites her lip for a second, then lightly shakes her head and turns back to me.
There's no need to concern yourself with it, Shiro. It has nothing to do with you. I was originally a divinity related to the Earth, so I'm sensitive to ley line disruptions. I must have overreacted to my unease this time. Yes, if I consider it calmly, it really is not worth mentioning. It is a small, insignificant discomfort, like a mosquito landing on one shoulder. Even if it were to harm me, I could dispel it in an instant.
Ryder's unusually talkative. It almost sounds like she's trying to convince herself to forget her worries.
But it still feels wrong, doesn't it?
Oh, but it still feels wrong, doesn't it? Is it because the Holy Grail Wars resumed?
Don't worry. This is a personal problem. It won't bring harm to you or to Sakura. And even if it does, as one of its ilk, I will.
She's saying she'll protect us. As if in penance for past sins, Ryder muttered, Ryder? You're acting weird. Are you alright? If something is bothering you, well, everyone has their own troubles, so I won't pressure you to tell me, but if there's anything you want to talk about, I'll do my best to help.
No, I was just thinking out loud. It only affects me, not you or Sakura, and it isn't your problem, so...
Ryder trips over her own words, flustered. Seeing her this way makes me smile, even if I feel a little guilty about it. She normally feels so much older than me, but right now I could see her as a girl my age.
Anyway, you can count on me to protect Sakura.
Yeah, thanks, Ryder. The gesture of trust makes me smile, despite myself. If Sakura has Ryder with her, she'll be fine no matter what.
No, thank you. Also, I wasn't supposed to say this, but Sakura isn't the only one I intend to protect. You're included as well, Shiro.
And why? Ryder's supposed to be Sakura's servant.
Never mind. I just meant that I can protect you while I protect Sakura too.
Ryder turns away, looking unhappy. That's weird. Did I say anything to upset her? Shiro, you fuck! She cares about you as a person, because you're her friend! Of course she's fucking upset because you just fucking sandbagged her.
I think it's about time I take my leave now. What will you do, Shiro?
I'm gonna walk a little longer around the temple. Oh, do you want to come pay your respects?
Would my prayer for Sakura's safety not offend the spirits enshrined here?
Why would it? Come on, I'll teach you the proper way to do it.
I'd appreciate that. Then, if you wouldn't mind giving me a tour of the temple.
Okay, let's see. Nothing going on here except for that important event, which I can't do right now, so let's just go talk to Sakura. The hanger I usually keep my school uniform on only holds my trousers. I haven't sent it out for dry cleaning. I don't want to worry about it during the Monday morning rush, so I'll look for it now. I didn't leave it around here either. I definitely didn't take it off and toss it upon coming home. Sakura would have hung it up for me if I did. Oh, right, I should ask Sakura. door's slightly ajar. Without thinking, I peek at what's happening inside. I feel my cheeks flush. Sakura's tenderly hugging my school uniform. Sakura.
It's Senpai!
She yelps like a cornered animal. When I slowly open the door, Sakura has retreated to the top of her bed, blushing furiously. Come on, you don't need to run away like that. What am I, a cockroach?
You just scared me.
Sakura gives me a forced belly laugh. I can hardly blame her. If our positions were reversed, I might have run off to the shed and locked the door. But anyway. I was looking for my uniform jacket. Did you happen to have it?
Yes, it was missing a button, so I sewed it back on.
So that was why. The inner button of my jacket fell off a while ago, and I'd been keeping it in a pocket with the intention of fixing it, but I completely forgot. Wow, you actually noticed? It would have been more obvious on a Gakuran-style uniform with metal buttons, but I'm surprised she noticed it on the Homurahara's blander uniform.
Yes, I caught a glimpse of your shirt under the jacket on Friday.
Even I forgot about it. Sakura has always been thoughtful, but this was surprisingly considerate of her. Thanks, Sakura. I owe you one.
Please wait, Senpai.
Sakura takes the jacket from my hands.
I'll iron it and bring it back to your room. Would you like me to iron the pants too?
Wow, you'd do all that for me?
I
feel greatly indebted to her. Okay.
Okay, I'll bring the pants by. But...
Oh, no, wait. Okay, yeah. I thought she already had it, sorry. Okay, I'll bring the pants by. But isn't it a lot of work not just washing, but ironing them too? Sakura looks puzzled, as if I just stated the obvious. I mean, she's ironing it. When I iron shirts, it's so boring I space out and enter a different world.
But I already do it for Saber and Nason. It isn't much more time to add yours.
True. Men's clothes aren't as much work. Laundry isn't one of my... Oh. Yeah. Laundry isn't one of my assigned chores, for various reasons. All the more so with this many women around. Shut the fuck up, shit. Shut up! Boo! They're very sensitive about leaving things in the laundry room, too. Sakura, if it's too much work to do everyone's laundry, ask Saber or Ryder to help.
I do. Ryder's already been helping.
Then what about Saber?
You know how methodical Saber is. She might become totally absorbed in it.
Suddenly I imagine Saber refusing to put down the spray bottle until every single wrinkle's eradicated from the button-up shirts and blouses. Are you sure it's a good idea to let her do the ironing?
She said she wants to help us out more. Do you mind if I teach her?
Try to go easy on her.
Once I mention that Ryder already knows how to do it, you can be sure Saber won't give up until she masters ironing.
We laugh knowingly. Alright then, I'll go get my pants, Sakura.
Okay, Senpai?
Sakura sets my jacket down on her lap and calls me. Her cheeks flush slightly.
You're graduating in the spring, right?
Yeah.
Have you promised to give your second button to anyone at graduation yet?
I guess we have that custom too, huh? It's still months away, so I didn't even think about it. Not yet.
Phew, thank goodness.
You're pretty much the only underclassman I have to give it to. Only if she wants it, of course.
Oh, I don't deserve it.
Of course you do. You're taking care of my uniform right now, even.
This is, it's okay. I just felt like doing it. Yeah, I'll get the iron, so please bring your pants.
She shuts the door on me. I guess I'd better not pry. For now, I'll go back to my room and retrieve my pants. I don't know that I knew that that was a tradition. I don't know if that's like more of a widespread or like a kind of a niche thing. But I don't think that I knew about that before. Or I'd ever heard about it before. Okay, go to sleep. Oh boy. Wow, nothing going on at home then. Ah shit, every time I just remembered I didn't flip the fucking door sign again. 1 second.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna always forget about that every single fucking time. Okay. Day 4 is about to become the Let's Visit the Castle day. Alright. Oh my god. Holy shit, there's so much going on here. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Multiple Ilya events, and also Sakura, and also question mark? I don't know, where should we start? Anybody got any specific suggestions here? Either Sakura or the yard. Well, let's do the yard. We've been talking to Sakura a lot, so if we can get a good Ilya scene, I'd be happy. That's right. Liz mentioned that the castle has a central courtyard. I'm afraid to go in without asking since Sela manages it, but it shouldn't be a problem if Ilya is with me.
The courtyard? Sure, we have one, but there's really nothing to see there. If you want to play, I think the third floor that Rin trashed would be more interesting.
More like dangerous. No thanks. I just want to relax with you today, so let's go somewhere we can take a walk.
Really? Then I'll give you special permission to enter the garden. Are you gonna be alright dressed like that? The courtyard's the coldest part of the castle, so you might want to put on a coat.
You're right. Can I borrow a scarf?
Yeah, I'll get you one. I've been saving it just in case. Plus one of the coats, too.
I know I said it already, but the courtyard... Oh.
I know I said it already, but the courtyard really isn't that impressive. The Ensburns live in wintry mountains, so we don't have a custom of growing flowers in the garden.
Sela must have guessed Ilya's thoughts and planted the flower bed then. She seems strict to Ilya, but I bet she's soft on her at heart.
I'm opening the door. Again, don't be disappointed, okay, Shido?
The door opens. Cold air, colder than any autumn, stings my cheeks. The sky above the castle is shrouded in gray. The garden comes into view, lit by an eternally winter sunshine. My breath mists white. This really is a world where it's always winter. The courtyard's dead silent. This must be the center of the concave-shaped castle compound.
I bet you're disappointed. Sela did her best, but this is all she could manage. It's too cold for any more flowers to grow.
Ilya sounds dispirited. From an ordinary guy's point of view, though, I'm amazed. This garden would look right at home in a public park.
Philip with the 15, just as a heads up, some of the evening scenes in the castle only show up if you do certain scenes during the day. For example, you actually missed one with Sela last time. Something to go back to. Gotcha.
I'm not disappointed at all. You're taking great care of the garden even though it's this big. And the flowers are so bright and colorful. Seeing flowers bloom in all this cold feels like such a luxury.
You think so? I think it lacks elegance. We have to decorate it more. Like turning the entire floor into a fountain, adding a canopy and covering it in green and such. I think it needs something to astonish people who see it.
You do like to go all out. I find gardens that are as natural as possible to be more relaxing. There's no greenhouse either. Maybe that's more to Sela's taste?
Yeah, she said we should keep it like this most of the time and only decorate on special days. Sela's nice to plants and animals, actually. She talks about how life is happiest when it's in its original element.
I see. That's pretty insightful. So, none of the flowers here have been modified?
I think so. It was more barren the last time I came here. Sela and Lace...
Oh, God, I keep saying Lays, like chips.
Sela and Liz told me that they prepared the soil, replanted the flowers that were still blooming, and shored up the bare earth with stone slabs.
She describes it as if it happened a long time ago.
But if the plants were here before Ilya came to Fuyuki, this garden might have been in full bloom 10 years ago. Oh, maybe this place will be in full bloom someday.
Yeah, if that happens, then I can forgive it not being elegant. Sela said that she wanted to take her time cultivating it. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like in 2 years.
The garden might fill up the whole courtyard. Speaking for myself, that might make this the most extravagant spot in the whole castle. We aimlessly stroll through the courtyard together. Ilia's running around, twice as excited as she was earlier.
Look, Shido, there's a little bird on that branch. I hope it builds a nest. Oh, there's something written on this pedestal. Let's see. This flower bed was planted on this day. May they grow up bright and strong. Wow, Sela actually made a commemorative plaque, like something out of a girl's comic book. That so doesn't fit her. Ah, stop! Shido, don't walk over there. There's a pitfall trap there to catch burglars. It'll send you straight into the dungeons.
Just watching her frolic lifts my spirits too. I'm in the mood to even take a walk in the forest.
Shido! Do you know what the bud on that branch is?
It's some kind of bud, right? Not a walnut, I'm pretty sure.
Too bad. It is a walnut. It's called a sawagurumi, a Japanese wingnut. And it's actually related to walnuts, even if it looks different.
Oh, really? You sure know a lot, Ilia.
Yeah, I know all about walnuts. Kiritsugu cheated a lot, so I picked up all his walnut facts.
Huh? Kiritsugu?
Yeah, that Kiritsugu. It must bother you that I suddenly brought him up. I did come here to kill you because you're his son.
Ilia looks lost in thought. That was my mistake. She was just making conversation, but I got self-conscious and made it awkward. Sorry, I left you hanging. You already told me that it doesn't bother you anymore.
You don't have to apologize. I was being insensitive. I think we both made it awkward. Besides, apologizing won't change anything now. It's too soon to relax, big brother. I still think about it.
Yeah. The little imp is back. She's alive and well, but driven more by affection, not hatred. And it's my job as her big brother to accept it all. Got it. I'll always keep that in mind. I'll train myself as best as I can to not die, so bring it on anytime.
Okay, I'll make a move if I ever want you to spoil me. No takebacks when the time comes.
She returns my grin with a bubbly smile. Damn, I'll seriously have to double my training. So, Ilia, about earlier, you mentioned Kiritsugu was cheating. What did he do?
He was a cheater, that's what. We were seeing who could find more winter walnut buds, but Kiritsugu kept counting all these other walnuts I didn't even know, like Sawagurumi or Nogurumi. I only knew regular walnuts, so how was I supposed to beat Kiritsugu when he knew all the different walnuts? And he never told me all these other nuts existed until I noticed he was cheating.
He only knew what red walnuts looked like and hunted for those, but he collected the green and yellow nuts too. It was 3-on-1, you didn't stand a chance. My old man sure pulled a childish stunt.
Right? Mother knew and didn't tell me either. She just said that she was jealous of how close we were. Mother was even closer to Kiritsugu than me. She knew him before I did.
Ilia huffs and pouts. It's very adorable. Hold on, you said your mom and Kiritsugu were together? Saber told me that Kiritsugu was by himself. According to her, he left his wife and daughter in Germany and came to fight in the war alone.
Oh, that. See how dishonest he was? It's true that in the last Holy Grail War, Kiritsugu fought on his own without taking Saber along. But that was a lie. Kiritsugu brought Mother to Japan with him and had her act as Saber's master, despite not ever having a real conversation with Saber. But Mother died because of that. Kiritsugu intended to fight and win alone. But it couldn't have gone that well, right? He couldn't betray who he was. He left Irisvale, my mother. No, he left all of us, who were Justies, behind and chose to survive alone.
My knowledge of the events Ilia's describing from 10 years ago is so fragmented that I can't really make sense of them. All I understand is... Then, when he came to Japan, you were alone? That Ilia's mother died here in Fuyuki.
I wasn't alone. Mother always stayed with me, even when Kiritsugu headed out. But the woman who died in the Fourth War was still the woman who gave birth to me. I think Saber was the one all alone, not me. I said this earlier, but Kiritsugu and Saber never understood each other.
I've heard that from Saber, too. She said that Kiritsugu never really spoke to her and that he used his command spells to force her to destroy the Holy Grail without ever revealing the Grail's true nature. see. So Saber and Kiritsugu moved separately.
Wouldn't you think so? There were probably times when they were together, but I think they mostly split up. Saber confided that to me when she found out I'm Irisfell's daughter. Oh, Saber. I think she assumed at first that I was one of the generic Einsburn homunculi, not Kiritsugu's daughter. So rude.
I learned something new about the war 10 years ago. Saber's very reluctant to talk about what happened back then. It's all in the past. She says that now that the relevant parties are gone, I shouldn't dig into it. But some of us who were hurt are still here. A survivor of the war 10 years ago, and a girl who was left behind. Both of us have the same father, and we're still circling his karmic spiral.
Come on, Shido. Don't look at me like that. We can't forget what happened a long time ago, but we can't let it hold us back either. We're our own people. We should live the way we want.
Her smile's genuine. Ilya looks straight ahead as if encouraging me. Thanks, Ilya. I'm really happy to hear you say that. But it doesn't quite make sense. You said just earlier that you weren't over it.
That's separate. The statute of limitations might have run out for Kiritsugu, but you're still Shido. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna keep chasing you around. I've already made it my life's work.
She skips in front of me, laughing. Good for you. Is this what they call excessive sibling affection?
My mind's made up, so enough of this boring topic. We should spend our time together having fun.
Ilya pulls my arm. I completely agree with her. Sure, let's play until the sun goes down. Why don't we go all the way to the forest?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll teach you all the kinds of different walnuts there are. This forest still belongs to the Einsburns, even if it's a long way from home. I'm sure we'll find too many walnuts to count.
Ilya takes my hand and we leave the garden. It's her first walnut hunt in 10 years. Long ago, a man and his young daughter forged a bond. He's passed that baton down to me. Oh, okay. I guess I've already seen this scene, so I'll skip it, sure. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there's the go home or the sleepover. That's right. Well, shit, I mean, I guess I haven't done sleepover yet, so I guess I'll do sleepover. I should be able to stay over for a night. Saber won't worry too much if I call home and let her know that I'm staying at the Einsburn Castle.
Shido, are you gonna spend the night?
Yeah, I'll take you up on that. I'm glad I can sleep over at the castle, too.
Yay! I get to stay with you! I need to get ready right away. Sella, prepare a room for Shido.
Ilya jumps for joy while Sella emits a silent pressure that says, "How indecent of you, Shidoemiya. I misjudged you, or rather, I never saw any moral backbone in you to begin with, but very well. Enjoy these delights while you can."
Liz, get dinner ready. I want to give our guest a warm Well, okay, that's probably still Ilya, actually. Liz, get dinner ready. I want to give our guest a warm welcome. Use the best wine and meat we have. Okay, you can count on me. I'll do my best and hunt down the king of the forest today.
Liz leaves the lobby, as expressionless as ever.
Come on, let's go to the salon, Shido. Sella's taking care of us, so we can relax and enjoy dinner there.
Okay. On that note, thanks for today, Sella.
There's no need for that, Master Amiya. I simply ask that you make every effort to conduct yourself like the charming gentleman my mistress believes you to be.
Sella huffs and goes up the stairs.
She doesn't get it. I think you're really charming without even trying.
Ugh, I don't know. I feel like Sella's right about this one. Ilya hugs my arm tightly. If she makes a face at me like that while doing it, of course I'll blush.
It's okay. Just act the way you always do. Why don't we all have dinner together tonight? We can enjoy a meal around the dinner table with Sella, Liz, and Berserker, just like we do at your house.
She seems happy to be having dinner at her own house instead of mine. There's something very funny about the visual of fucking Berserker sitting down at the dinner table. Also, no worries, AJ. I'm sorry that you're stuck at work, but I hope it goes okay. Ilya's genuinely excited to have a family dinner. Sure, that sounds like a good idea after coming all this way, But can Berserker even fit in the dining room?
Oh, right. Might be hard for Berserker, but he can sit outside the window.
That's terrifying all on its own. I imagine Berserker kneeling sadly outside the window, which brings to mind the image of Saber wanting to be fed, and waiting to be fed. We should eat outside then. It'll be a little chilly, but we can light a fire to keep us warm. Might be fun to have a barbecue with everyone.
I'd like to do that too. I'm sure Berserker will be happy.
Let's do that then. I'll help you with the barbecue, and this lets me return the favor for letting me stay over. If Liz is getting the meat, then we should handle the vegetables. Can I borrow your kitchen? I'd like to use whatever you have on hand. Whoa, hold on. Why is she hugging me? Hey, Ilya, wait, at least tell me why. I squirm and struggle, but Ilya won't let go of me.
I'm so happy. Thank you, big brother.
She hugs me even tighter, and I accept my fate. Ilya's so happy she has tears in her eyes. I don't know what's moved her so deeply, but it gives me strength, too. Why not? No need to feel awkward or embarrassed now. We're gonna have an unexpected dinner at the castle. If it takes something this simple to make Ilya happy, I'll give her the same answer as many times as she wants. That being, like, us choosing that option as a follow-up to the previous scene, too, like, that's got tears in my eyes, man. See, you can do it. You can write a normal scene that's good.
This way. This is your chamber, Master Emiya.
What? After the heartwarming barbecue, I'm treated to an ice-cold reception.
Then if you'll excuse me. Call on me if you have any other need of me.
Just a second!
What?
What do you mean, what? How am I supposed to sleep here? We're still in a chilly winter castle! This doesn't look fit for human habitation!
Oh. Ah. Not to worry. I've provided a sleeping bag. It's a cheap one Lesra bought from Mount Miyama, but I'm sure you'll manage.
I do see a mattress and sleeping bag in the corner of the room, but that isn't the problem here. Sela, I can't spend a night here in a sleeping bag. Actually, I want a different room. To be perfectly frank, I'm just an ordinary commoner. I'd like to experience a night of luxury in the castle.
Be that as it may, this is the only room available. I'm terribly sorry, but this storage room is the best I can do, Master Emiya.
So you admit it's a storage room?
Oh, pardon me, I misspoke. To be precise, it was a storage room until 1 hour ago. Past tense. The wine from dinner must have addled my head.
Sela smiles mildly. Has a smile ever made me less happy than this?
I'm getting dizzy again. With your permission, I'll retire for the night. I must stress all other rooms are locked, so do avoid carelessly wandering the premises. We've deployed some especially potent anti-burglary magecraft tonight, so do take caution. Should you open the wrong door to the washroom, you might meet an untimely death.
This is payback, isn't it? Revenge for everything so far.
Surely you jest. What reason would I have to enact vengeance on you, dear Master Emiya?
She sure is enjoying this. I feel like I'm prey trapped in a cage.
I will take my leave. I do hope you have a memorable evening, Master Emiya.
The devil leaves. She doesn't forget to turn off the lights, leaving me in the dark. Well, should I behave and go to bed under mini house arrest? Alright. So I've been told the option, but let's look at the options. I'll obediently go to sleep presenting Sela, do my best, or, oh yeah, I'll go to the ruins. But we're gonna choose do my best. Gun buddy! I'm alone. I'll check out my guest room. It wouldn't be too bad if I was only locked in here, but I know Sela wouldn't be satisfied with that. No traps, I hope. Like a ceiling drop trap, floor spikes, walls that close in, or water that floods the room. Okay, I'm safe. I reassure myself after examining every square centimeter of the room. Looks like Sela isn't that evil. Good, I'm tired, so I'll go to sleep. Humans can sleep when they desperately want to.
Shido, are you in here?
Ilya? I get up to greet my sudden guest. Ilya opens the door and comes in. She takes one look at the room.
What are you doing in a storage room? Do you feel comfortable sleeping in places like sheds and warehouses?
No, this is my bedroom. I desperately bite back a yawn. Oh, she looks shocked.
There are so many guest rooms downstairs. Did you choose this room because you were trying not to impose on us?
No. Scylla said, "This is your room, Master Emiya," and didn't give me a choice.
Eh? Oh, what is she thinking? How could she make you sleep in a storage room?
I know, right? There's a bed, though. That's probably a concession on her part. I can just imagine her saying, "You mustn't, mistress. Only a doghouse is fit for a starved mutt who might bite your hand at any moment. But since we do not have such proper lodging, I offered this bare room." Ha 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 ha.
This is so embarrassing. Shido, don't sleep here.
Ilya grabs my hand and pulls me along in righteous indignation. But... Fucking in the background. You mustn't, mistress. The shady maid appears without a sound. I wonder if the maids can pop out of thin air at will anywhere in the castle. Just because she is wearing white doesn't mean she isn't shady.
Scylla!
Your kindness is wasted on this commoner of unknown lineage. I initially planned to put him in a doghouse, but I even went to the trouble of furnishing this storage room with a sleeping bag. I believe that's more than enough Einsburn hospitality for him already.
Aw, shucks. My powers of prediction are so good they're making me sad.
Scylla, prepare a guest room downstairs at once.
Mistress.
I will not allow Shido to sleep in a place like this. He is my guest.
But our patriarch has forbidden outsiders from staying in this...
Oh no, Scylla and Ilya are getting into an argument. Guys... I clear my throat to get their attention. I'm okay with this.
Shido?
There's a roof over... Oh,
Shido?
there's a roof over my head, a window, and the sleeping bag doesn't have any holes in it. It's good enough for a single night. I'd say it's a far sight better than sleeping in the forest ruins.
I'm impressed by your discerning eye, Master Emiya.
Scylla nods gracefully. I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not. So, I'll sleep here tonight. You served me a fancy dinner, so I won't complain.
Really, Shido?
Your understanding is a relief, Master Emiya. Mistress, it is time to douse the lights. Let us return to your chambers.
Yeah, see you, Ilya.
Okay. Bye.
She doesn't say goodnight. This room does feel too desolate to be a bedroom, but that won't bother me once I'm asleep. I hear the door's hinges creaking. Just as I'm nearly asleep, I realize that someone else is in the room.
Big brother, are you still awake?
Ilya? Did she come here all by herself this late at night? Yeah, I'm awake. Are you here because of what happened earlier?
Yeah, Scylla won't be around now. I know you meant well for me, but I really don't want to let you sleep in a place like this.
Ilya. So that's why she came here alone after lights are out in the castle. It'd be rude of me to turn down her kindness. Yeah, I feel like an idiot. I should have taken up your offer right away. So, where should I go now?
You don't have to move far. Let's sleep together in my room.
Oh, Ilya's room. That doesn't sound so... Wait, what? Sleeping together in her room? No way. Ilya's like a little sister to me. No, wait, there isn't anything weird about that. But no, she's still a lady even if she's small, so being in the same bed would be problematic. In fact, it'd be nothing but a problem.
What's the matter, Shido? You look restless.
Nothing is wrong, and yet a feeling that something is very wrong with this is plaguing me. I can't answer yes or no.
Are you that against sleeping in my room? Because I held you captive there before?
No, that doesn't have anything to do with it.
If you won't come to my room, then I'll just have to sleep here.
Ilya throws herself onto the cheap mattress. My mind's made up. I can't let Ilya sleep in a place like this. Alright, Can I take you up on your offer then?
Of course! Yay, we'll be together all night, Shido!
Ilya is ecstatic. Surely this can't be the wrong choice if it makes her this happy, right? Her bedroom's incomparably luxurious compared to my solitary confinement cell. I mean, my improvised guest room. It should be more comfortable to sleep here with Ilya than in that room by myself, or so I thought.
Turn that way, Shido.
Hmm?
I can't sleep in these clothes, can I? I need to change, so...
Ah, right. Not like me.
Hmm?
What's up, Ilya?
Do you want to see me change? I don't mind...
Oh my god, shut up! Shut up, Ilya! Stop it! Don't say anything stupid. It might not matter at Ilya's age, but men and women should observe some modicum of modesty.
Yeah. You're no fun to tease about these things. Face that way, then.
I do as I'm told. I'll admit I feel slightly let down. But what do you mean by that, Shido? Silence falls on the room. I hear the rustling of fabric. I can feel Ilya slipping into bed behind me.
It's okay now.
Aw. That actually is cute, though. I'm next to Ilya in bed. There's plenty of room for the both of us.
Hey, can I get closer?
Sure. It's actually so big that a breeze will get inside unless we're closer together. Wouldn't be able to face Scylla and Liz if if I let you catch a cold.
Right. Okay. Don't mind if I do.
She snuggles up against me. Her voice sounds more happy than shy. I'm glad I'm here now. The small child shouldn't be sleeping all alone in this big cold bed.
Your body feels a little hot, Shido. Like a hot water bottle.
A hot water bottle? I'm surprised you know about those. They're pretty old these days.
Yeah, Kiritsugu told Mother about them when we were at home. He said that it was colder than he expected and that he missed hot water bottles. I think I'm starting to understand what he meant.
Ilya nuzzles her cheek against my chest. I'm being hugged like a big stuffed animal. Speaking of which, there's a lot of them in here. Do you normally sleep with stuffed animals?
Like Bonifacius and Otto? Yeah, sometimes.
Her stuffed animals have imposing names, as always. The mental image of Ilya in her pajamas sleeping with all the stuffed animals is adorable, yet somehow sad.
Oh, this is your first time seeing my pajamas, isn't it? What do you think?
I ruffle Ilya's hair. Her hair's thin and smooth, like silk. When I pet her small head, she happily snuggles up to me. It's cute. You look like a fairy tale princess.
No one's ever said that to me before.
My body heat's starting to warm Ilya. That should make it easier for her to go to sleep.
Big brother?
What?
Did you ever sleep with anyone when you were little?
I don't have any memories of that. Back then, Kiritsugu was always traveling and never home, and Fujine didn't sleep over. What about you, Ilya? Did you sleep with your mom? I respond casually. Suddenly, she squeezes my chest tightly. I feel Ilya stiffen. I stroke her back to comfort her.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have asked. I'm just nervous because I've never slept in the same bed with anyone. Finally, Ilya starts to relax again. I feel her delicate warmth in her quiet breaths.
It's always been cold sleeping by myself. Now that you're here, I feel so warm and comfortable.
Ilya yawns.
I know this is just a dream. I wonder if I would have been happier if I'd slept with you every night.
Her words are half sincere, half sleep-addled. It sounds like she's talking to someone who isn't here. She must be half asleep already. I see.
But I don't think you'd want to.
I might toss and turn while I'm... Oh, okay, that's Shido, probably. I see. But I don't think you'd want to. I might toss and turn while I'm asleep. I think you'd get fed up with me.
I know. But there's plenty of ways to fix that.
She clings to me. I feel warm and my eyelids are getting heavy. Our sleepy conversation feels distant, like someone else is having it.
You're hopeless without me, Shido.
Her dreamlike words tickle me. Ilya's as soft and warm as a kitten. We should sleep, Ilya.
Yeah, your everyday life is gonna keep going for a while longer. Well, see you tomorrow, big brother.
Her satisfied voice lulls me to sleep. Feeling Ilya's warmth, I drift off into fleeting, blissful dreams. The fourth night wears on. I'm gently immersed in tears of joy. Among the many endings I've encountered, tonight's slumber is an innocent, cloudless paradise. That's what makes it a little poignant. The more perfect it is, the greater the loss once I wake up and start yet another beginning.
Fuck. Knowing how, like, the average fucking loop ends too, god damn. Oh, that's so fucking... Oh, that's so sad. What the fuck? Ow. Hey, ow, my fucking heart. Jesus Christ. Why don't you just rip it out, Nasu? Why don't you just fucking stamp on it? Man. Okay. Saber in the living room. What else is there? Let's talk to Fujine at the harbor. I want to talk to Fujine for a bit. I miss you.
Fujine? When I go to the port for the first time in a while, there's an unexpected visitor waiting for me.
Oh, Shido, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Do you have some business at the port? It throws me off. Since we see each other from morning to night, it's different when we meet at a place like this.
You can't ditch school and walk around a place like this.
But you're also...
Yeah, well, I guess I'll cut you some slack for today, since it's before break.
I thought she'd pull my ear and take me back to school, but she must be in a good mood as I dodged a bullet. Well, even if Fujine is in a good mood, she doesn't approve of ditching. More than in a good mood, she must be feeling down. You don't seem like yourself today.
Really?
Well, you'd usually be like, I put my leg on the protruding part of the pier and strike a pose. Like a seaman, a character from the Wanderer series, or a captain pretending to have a pipe in his mouth. I am a sea woman. You'll burn yourself if you fall in love with a wanderer like me. Saying something like that.
That might fit me, and that'd be fun.
I don't know. I feel like it's weird even more than now. I imagine it for a moment, but it'd be weird for a sea captain to be at this port after all. But it's oddly natural if it's Fujine. Wait, can you even get a sailor suit with a striped shirt and pantaloons nowadays?
My sailor school uniform is quite something, too. Back then it was... No, but please don't bring your sailor uniform.
Oh, back then it was. Oh, but please don't bring your sailor uniform. A sailor uniform on someone over 20 is tough to look at. We're at the port, so Fujine might look good in an actual sailor suit.
See, huh? Come to think of it, when I was still wearing something like that, I chased after Kiritsugu.
Fujine murmurs nostalgically, looking into the horizon of the port. I don't know what Kiritsugu was thinking, but he would often go overseas by riding a cargo ship from this port. Even if I told him to go by plane, he'd tell me, no, Shido. Hiding yourself among the cargo is also the spirit of adventure. Well, I think it's better if you didn't chase after him.
Yeah, I'll be sent back if I go out of the country without my passport.
So she would have chased after him if she had her passport. Not just the passport, but there's also a visa inspection, so I wouldn't recommend a travel companion like Kiritsugu. Fujine is also a woman.
I would chase Kiritsugu until here whenever he went overseas, but I couldn't ask him to take me with him.
I see.
Kiritsugu would tell me, take care of Shido, so I'd just say that I understood. I should have forced myself to chase after him and see what he was doing overseas at least once.
She laughs helplessly. It's not like I saw what Kiritsugu was doing on the other side of the ocean with my own eyes. But I'd simply be waiting with Fujine and looking forward to Kiritsugu coming home and talking about absurd stories, without knowing when that would be. I should have gone too.
Yeah, I don't think he would have gotten punished even if he took us at least once.
But we have no idea where or what the old man was doing. It's fine if it was like Europe or something, but what if he saw some mysterious ancient race that claimed to be the descendants of aliens in the hinterland of Africa? I don't think it's that crazy, but something similar is possible. Kid Ichigo went to the Andes or the Amazon rainforest. I was troubled when he brought back some mask, where some bizarre spirit might come out as a souvenir.
Africa? Hey, do you think that there were tigers?
I don't think so. Even if there were, he said they don't jump out conveniently in front of the camera.
It's okay. Even the tiger would retreat after one attack since I'm here. Right? I'm Sandan and Kendo, but I'll finally be equal with a carnivorous animal once I have a hunting rifle.
Are you Kiyomasa Kato? Be more than on par when fighting a tiger is like Saber in the Other's world. Fujine starts to visualize fighting a tiger. In her imagination, it seems like she has enough chance at winning.
This is hard. If I at least have an old first-rate sword, then I could barely...
Oh, don't take out the old man's collection for something like that. First of all, Kid Ichigo is a mage, and Fujine is a warrior. I might be thinking about my old man because of the atmosphere of this wharf. Fujine must also be taking in the nostalgia.
But Kid Ichigo is also... let's stop.
Yeah. Hey, Fujine, should I take you to the other side of the ocean on behalf of Kid Ichigo sometime? Oops. Did I say something dumb?
It's the other way around. I'm gonna take you abroad. There's your graduation trip, right?
Yeah, I don't want to go on a graduation trip with a teacher accompanying me.
Look at you getting embarrassed, you little...
Don't be stupid, I'm not embarrassed. I'm saying that's pathetic.
We've been having a lot of scenes of people talking about Kid Ichigo today. Okay, so Mitsuzuri is at the park, Castor is at the train station. What's going on at the house? There's Sakura. You know, I'm gonna throw you Castor fans a bone though, because you guys were asking for Castor earlier, so we'll go see Castor.
I guess this is everything. Compare the things in my hands with the note. I had to go outside to Shinto for my work, so I also took over Sakura and Ryder's errands. In my bag is a bottle of spices that I don't know how to use, and a hardcover book. Isn't half the things Sakura asked me to get Tosuka's? There are some things that I don't even know if they're used for cooking. I don't even know if they're edible, or bottles that only have Chinese characters on them. Well, lately Sakura has been learning cooking from Tosuka too, so she might be trying to challenge herself in cooking Chinese food. In that case, it's dangerous that Japanese food's my only advantage. Maybe I should compete and try learning German food from Sela too. As I'm thinking that while walking, I feel like I see a familiar figure. I turn around and find the woman who came out of the store that handles clothes from overseas. She's carrying a lot of things with dangerous and clumsy footing. Now I feel like I've definitely seen her somewhere before. But who is that?
Oh, if it isn't Saber's boy.
Yo! The fit? Okay, I'm gonna say something slightly controversial here. I think she's way hotter like this. I think this is the hottest she's ever been, actually. That's my opinion.
Huh? Castor?
Oh, why do you look so shocked?
Well, you know. You can usually only see Castor's mouth and hands from her robe, but more than something trivial like that. I'm surprised. You're a beauty.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, that doesn't matter.
Herschel with the 10. Hersher, sorry. Yeah, like Layton. You're Professor Layton, right? Sorry. Oh, that really tickled me. Anyway, with the 10, I am both very happy and immensely saddened to have watched Fate Zero before continuing to watching these streams. Yeah, I bet you are, huh? I'm feeling it. I'm also feeling it.
Oh no, I need to fix my habit of saying whatever's on my mind out loud. That's a lot of stuff. Do you plan to bring all this home by yourself?
What about it?
Well, I thought it seemed like a lot. It's true that it looks like there's a lot of bulky looking things. Well, Castor's also a servant, so it must be light for her, I think. She lost miserably to Tosaka in close combat, so I guess she's a normal woman other than her magecraft.
Will you help me if I say that it's a lot?
I'll help. I'll help. I'm about to go home anyway. I offer my hand to hold her things, but Castor looks at me weirdly. Isn't it a lot to hold that much stuff by yourself?
Yes. Then I suppose I shall ask for your help.
Castor passes me the paper bag. It's heavier than expected, and it digs into the palm of my hand. Oh, this is oddly heavy.
Don't worry about the little things. You're a man, right, boy?
I can't argue back if she says that. Castor's friendlier than ever. You should have had someone come with you if you were going to buy this much. Like Issei or Mr. Kuzuki.
Today I'm shopping for my hobby. I cannot cause Soichiro trouble, and I do not think that Issei would help me.
Issei and Castor's relationship doesn't seem very good, as always. They don't fight, but they both seem to be formal towards each other. That's a problem. There are also monks living at Ryudo Temple, unlike our place, so they may not meet each other one-on-one all that often. Well, I can't say much about that. Castor, I didn't know you had hobbies, too.
Really? Isn't Berserker the only servant that doesn't know leisure?
Is that how it is? Come to think of it, Saber enjoys eating, and Ryder also likes reading books. The others must also have some kind of thing they enjoy, and even Berserker must have had some kind of hobby if he weren't summoned as Berserker. So, what is this, anyway?
They're tools to make a ship in a bottle.
Ship in a bottle, ship in a bottle. I feel like I've seen one recently somewhere. So the one that was on display at Issei's house was the one you made. I thought it was weird that there was something like that by the door of the temple.
That's rude. It was there since the chief priest said he wanted to put it there.
By the chief priest, do you mean Issei's dad?
Who else?
I see. Issei's dad's a resolute man that oddly looks nothing like Issei. That man wouldn't think that displaying Castor's strange ship in a bottle at the temple or anywhere is weird. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Castor, can you stop sending weird things? It's bothering Saber. I don't know what she sent, but Tosaka was grinning for some reason. That time.
It's what Castor sent. I'll check it just in case.
She said that and took it away. I just know that Saber, who was called over by Tosaka, was troubled after that.
Oh, it looked good on her, though.
By looked good, I wondered if the rest of the things are those kind of clothes. Castor, could it be that you're going to wear clothes like the ones you made Saber wear?
How rude. Making those who look good in those types of clothes wear them is what's fun.
I see, but I won't lend you Saber. I feel like Saber would look good in the cute clothes that Castor would buy, but I don't think Saber will like it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Same goes for you. Is no one going to wear all those clothes that you bought? What a waste.
Yes, there are no young girls I can play dress up with at the temple.
First of all, the only young person there is Issei.
Right. He's got potential.
If only he were a girl. I bet he wouldn't like to hear that.
There's still time. Oh, but actually, he might be fine the way he is.
Castor looks off into the distance. Issei cross-dressing? This looks like a fucking Clamp manga. Am I not wrong? Or am I not correct? Give me a break. That was the most I could say. That looked like a fucking screenshot from like XXX Holic or some shit. I can just imagine Issei with the long ass fingers and hit like the 7-foot tall legs that make them look like they're on stilts. Yare daze. Issei, did you lay this egg? Okay. Go to sleep. Yay! I'd skip through day 2 until we run out of new scenes. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's not anything
new during the day. I guess not during the afternoon either. Yeah, there's not. Okay, I'll just go the next day then. Okay, so there's Saber, there's Castor at the shopping district. Let's just follow up on Castor. Might as well.
I left the lunch preparation to Sakura and came shopping. Now, I wonder what I should do for dinner today. It's autumn after all, so seasonal food would be good. Yeah, like chestnut rice, for example. As I'm walking, I spot Castor. I wonder if she's getting groceries like I am. It must be for shopping, as she's peeking into the storefront holding a tote bag. I probably don't need to go out of my way to talk to her. I'll just get my own shopping out of the way. I finished shopping. Fresh sori was cheap today, so this will be the main dish for dinner. There were also some mushrooms that seemed good, so we'll have seasoned rice. As I think about what I should do for the side dish, I see Castor again. It seems like she came at a similar time, so it seems like she's about to finish shopping and go home. But she's acting weird. There's not much in her tote bag that she's holding, yet she's still looking at various storefronts. Now that I've noticed, I can't bear overlooking it. Out of the goodwill of a fellow homemaker, I call out to her. Hey, what have you been doing, Castor?
Oh, the boy from Saber's place.
Even when I got pretty close to her, she didn't notice me until I talked to her. Is she ruminating over something serious?
What are you doing yourself, boy?
Now I'm shopping for dinner, as you can see. You are too, right?
Yes,
She says and looks at my shopping bag. Naturally, the groceries that I just bought are in there, waiting to be cooked. Could it be that you know how to... Oh,
could it be that you know how to cook, boy?
I can. No need to guess. I take care of most of the chores at home. It's the same for you, right, Castor?
Yes, well...
Her response is inarticulate for some reason. So, you seem to be looking around, but is there something you're looking for?
Have you been watching the whole time, boy?
Of course not. Even I don't have that much time on my hands. When I came to shop, you were just there.
I see.
If you're looking for something, should I show you around? You don't know this area. You don't know this area well yet, right?
Yes, that's true, but...
She's being awfully indecisive. If I'm being a nuisance, then I'll just go home.
That's not it, boy.
First of all, I don't even know...
Oh, first of all, I don't even know what I should make.
I don't know what you mean. Castor hangs her head slightly and sighs.
I don't know what to do with this country's ingredients.
Oh, I see. So that's what she means. Come to think of it, Ryder was saying something similar, that she doesn't know what to get or how to get it. Well, I guess that's a bit of a different situation. Then, if you tell me what kind of thing you want to make, I can tell you what you should get. For example, like what Mr. Kuski wants to eat, or...
Soichiro will eat anything, no matter what I make. When I asked him before, he said anything is fine as long as I make it.
Some weird switch must have been turned on, as she says that rather happily. Okay, if you just want to brag, I'll be heading home.
Wait, boy, that's not it!
That's great. If people mistook us for newlyweds in the middle of the shopping district, I'd melt from embarrassment. Then why don't you just make something you're able to make?
But Soichiro seems to like this country's food. Besides, it's a temple. Is that really what a witch who
sucked up energy from the people of the town and made the temple her territory should be saying? Oh well, no matter what you end up doing, tell me what kind of thing you're trying to make.
Let's see.
I couldn't abandon Castor, who talks awfully happily about Mr. Kuski, so I ended up accompanying her until the end after all, without knowing that this was the start of all kinds of trouble. Oh, really? Really now? Okay. This is a funny little arc we've got ourselves in. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think, we keep skipping? We keep dodging around Lancer here? Because there's not anything else going on today, but I don't know if it would advance things too much if we went with that. Also P4 WST. with the 5. The original line was, I go greet her as a fellow housewife. We were robbed. That is a really good line. We can keep skipping. Lancer will get his time to shine. Okay. Then on to night. Oh, I probably should have just hit the next day. Go to sleep. Okay, going to town. There's new stuff at school, and there's new stuff at the castle. And there's new Makidera. You know, I mean, we got... I don't know. I'll defer on this one. What are you guys thinking? Only seen on day 4 that I think we should definitely hit a Sakura at the castle. Okay, then let's do that. We'll catch Makidera next time. I head to the castle parlor. The ceiling here is high and wide. Tosaka and Sakura's mansions are impressive, no doubt, but this is on a different level. Wow. I push open the heavy door and can't help but ooh and ah. What luxury. I feel like everything in here is built bigger, from the hallways to the rooms. I'd be able to throw an extravagant dinner party here. Of course, it's only used as a branch castle for the Holy Grail War, and mages wouldn't enjoy socializing. What a waste. Oh, yeah. I see the brilliant sparkling chandelier and remember something. Sakura was saying that she wanted to eat somewhere fancy. This castle would be exactly what she wished for. In that case, it'd be best to consult the owner here. Wait, how am I supposed to consult her? Do I ask her to let me borrow her dining hall? My objective's to have dinner with Sakura. Even if Ilya is nice to Sakura, would she readily agree? Ilya, are you there?
Shido? Yeah, come in.
I go in her room, worrying about how I should bring it up.
What's wrong, Shido? Did you get lost and forget where the bathroom is?
I do remember. No, that's not why I'm here.
Okay, then what is it?
Well, I know how rude this might sound, but it isn't smart to get right to the point. But it's also not good to lie to Ilya either, so I should ask her straight.
Okay. I already know that you're not very polite.
I'm glad to hear that. You know how this is a castle?
Yes, what about it?
Well, I know it's sudden, but I was hoping to have a private dinner here. Oh, you're getting the wrong idea, aren't you, Ilya? Yeah, with Sakura, though. Fuck. Sorry, Ilya. Oh, God. Talk about a 180. Ilya suddenly turns into a rabbit that doesn't want anyone to play with it.
A date with Sakura at the castle? Why?
Date? I guess it's a date. These things are dates, huh? Well, it's vague when putting it into words, but if you're okay with it...
I don't mind. Sit down, Shido.
Intimidated, I sit in the chair.
It was just a small promise I made her.
Wait, it was just a small promise I made her. She was saying that she wants to dress up and eat at a fancy place together someday, and thinking about it, there's nowhere fancier than here.
Really? This is just a vacation home, so it's plain.
Yeah. If this is plain to her, then I wonder how she'd rate my house. No, it's plenty fancy. I think it's the most extravagant castle in all of Japan, not just Fuyuki. I press forward without any flattery.
praise towards the castle must not mean anything, as Ilya seems to be deep in thought.
I see. Sakura. The location's fine, but how are you gonna dress up?
Oh, well, I don't know yet. I assumed I could discuss the other details with Sakura once I secured a location.
So, it was on a whim.
Yeah, sorry.
That's so like you, Shido. Sakura's gonna dress up, huh?
Ilya contemplates it, hands clasped behind her back.
Yeah, I'll have to do something about you two, though. About you two.
Meaning?
A date with Rin would be out of the question. But I'll make an allowance for Sakura. Besides, I need to support Sakura. And I need to look after you. Right, big brother?
I am such a pathetic big brother. But Ilya is the only one I can ask. I'll humbly accept the label and ask my noble little sister for help. So does that mean it's okay?
Yeah, then let's hold a dinner party tonight. I should have some dresses, so I'll lend them to her.
Really? The conversation takes a sudden turn and we come to an agreement. I see. So there are dresses in this castle. That would also solve the issue of dressing up. Thank you, Ilya. I'm so happy I want to lift her up and hug her, but Ilya's chuckling strangely. Did I do something weird?
Oh, you still haven't noticed, Chido?
Noticed what? Ilya circles around me and observes me. I get a bad feeling from her laugh.
Shido, do you plan to attend my dinner party like that?
Of course I plan to wear something decent for a meal like that. I think to myself and check my own outfit. A sweatshirt, jeans, and sneakers. Do I have to change too?
Don't get surprised now. It's meaningless if Sakura's in a dress and you're like that, right?
Well, I'm fine. I don't even own any suits. Should I just wear my school uniform? That'd at least look better.
Hey, Shido, I said yes because, just like how you want to dress Sakura up, I also want to play dress up with you.
Ilya laughs jovially. She's giving off that vibe like she's going to put my consciousness into a strange container and play with it. Did I dig my own grave?
Shido, I'm not telling you to wear palace attire to my dinner party, but I need you to at least show a modicum of manners.
Right. It's a dinner party at a castle. But
I'm sure Sakura wants to see you in a suit, too. That settles it. Sella, Liz.
The maids appear swiftly at the clap of her hands. They're so alert it makes me wonder if guarding the garden is all they do.
What do you require, mistress?
Prepare Shido a tuxedo, a black bow tie, a white collared shirt, and leather shoes. Once that's done, get a dress ready for Sakura and prepare tonight's dinner.
Understood, my lady. Ilya, that sounds hard.
Yeah, Shido might not like it, but make him change. Even if you have to use force to do it.
God, my throat for some reason is feeling not like raw or anything, it's just like oddly slick. Maybe it's like sinus stuff, I don't know. It's bothering me though.
Things are moving quickly in front of my eyes. I didn't think I'd end up having to wear a tuxedo. I should have expected the Einsburns to not only have dresses, but men's suits too. Well, this is hardly the time to be impressed.
We need to take Master Emiya's measurements first. Lisbeth? I know, Sella.
Liz produces a measuring tape. I have no idea where she keeps it in her dress. Sela takes it in her hands and takes my measurements as if surveying some unpleasant obstacle. Do I have to, Ilya?
Suck it up already. You also want to see Sakura in a dress, right? It's an equivalent exchange.
Here she speaks as a mage would. Well, if you put it that way, wearing a tuxedo is a cheap price to pay. That's right. I need to let Sakura know.
No need to worry. I'll send her an invitation. Pretend you're here because you got one too.
An invitation? It's getting into full swing. Invitations would be sent out beforehand if it were a real dinner party, but I didn't think I'd actually be directly involved in something like that. Sorry for the trouble.
It's fine. It's for you and Sakura. If it's for you and Sakura.
Ilya seems to be very pleased about her own plan. Liz and Sella seem to be quickly preparing our clothes, so I can only prepare myself.
Master Amiya, we've finished preparing your clothes. Please come this way.
Yeah. Ilya, you're gonna laugh once you see me looking my best.
I don't know about that. I'm looking forward to it.
It's tiring to wear something you're not used to wearing. I feel like I'm constantly being choked in this shirt and bow tie. I check myself in a nearby mirror. It's bizarre seeing myself wearing a black tuxedo. I've never even worn a suit before, and this is even more formal than that. On top of that, there's Sakura's dress. They didn't even let me take a peek at it. Ilya stopped me on the way to Sakura's room, telling me to look forward to seeing her. So I'm waiting in the lobby until Sakura finishes changing and getting ready. It's finally time.
You look good, Shido.
What? Oh, Ilya. Are you wearing a dress, Ilya?
I haven't quite made my debut yet, so this is semi-formal. Well, you don't look that bad yourself.
I don't know how to answer. My tuxedo's like a costume, so it's hard for me to judge, no matter what I'm told. I don't really know. It's my first time wearing something like this.
Really? You wouldn't look right on you normally, but this is an interesting side of you. All that's left is... yes, it's about time for the princess to make her appearance.
Princess? Is she talking about Sakura? I looked toward the grand staircase. She was getting ready upstairs, so she must be coming down from there. I hold my breath and wait, but she's not coming out. Maybe she got lost on the way. I don't think so. Ilya calls out as if she got tired of waiting.
Sakura, what's wrong?
Senpai is there, right?
Only her voice reaches us. I'm relieved that she's actually here, but I wonder why she's not showing herself.
He's here, in a tuxedo.
Oh, really? But I don't look good in something like this, so...
Huh?
Could it be that you're embarrassed after coming all the way here?
Oh, so Sakura is also embarrassed. Wearing a dress and being invited to a dinner party out of the blue. I'm sure Sakura is even more troubled than I am.
Even though you were full of enthusiasm asking if Senpai would like it until just now.
Ilya! But Senpai is...
Well, I'm also in an outfit that doesn't suit me, so it's fine. Besides, it wouldn't look bad in anything. Also, it can't be any worse than me in a tuxedo.
Senpai, you promise not to laugh?
You too, don't laugh when you see me.
Ugh, you two sure are irritating. Don't worry, Sakura. It's a special evening dress. I'll make sure to punish him if he laughs.
Ilya whispers that the opposite is also true. It can't be helped if I get laughed at, so I quietly ask her to go easy on Sakura.
Yes, then, Senpai.
I hear the sound of a rustling dress. Sakura appears above the hall. Aw, look at her. She looks like a lady from high society, straight out of a movie. An open-shoulder dress. Pearls and hair accessories that accentuate her fair skin.
Veranova with the $2. VOD tax. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And lipstick. More than anything, seeing Sakura at a dress for the first time is a vibrant sight that I can't forget. We just stare at each other, unsure of what to say. Sakura is still standing up there.
Come on, Shido. Escort Sakura. Are you trying to make a fool out of her?
An elbow nudges me in the back. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Prompted, I move forward. I adjust my breathing and go up the stairs. I don't know what I should say to Sakura.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it looks good on you, Sakura.
You too, Senpai. It's my first time seeing you dressed up so formally.
Really? Yeah, it is, huh? I don't even own a suit. I slightly regret not having cared about that until now. Sakura even smells different. I get a whiff and notice she's wearing a different perfume than usual. This doesn't suit me at all. Tosaka would laugh if she saw this.
That's not true. Knowing my sister, she'd probably freeze up instead. That's how I feel right now, too. I'm really happy to see you, Senpai.
Sakura blushes and looks down. Why are you so happy, Sakura? I'm the one who's happy.
Well, I was thinking you look like a prince on a white horse.
Sakura, those are PTSD words for a lot of people around here. You better be careful. If you know, you know.
I've always dreamed of having a man in a tuxedo come to greet me.
Sakura nervously extends her arm. Her silk-gloved fingers try to touch my arm.
May I take your arm, Senpai?
Of course. Wow, we're actually doing this. Yeah, look at them. They're so cute. Sakura walks arm in arm with me. Being with Sakura in a dress in the middle of the hall of the Ainsburn Castle is almost like... I can't believe we're doing this in Japan.
Yes, it's like a fairy tale. I thought that it'd be lovely to go to a ball in a beautiful castle ever since I was little.
Fairy tale, huh? We have a real witch here, too.
So, Rin is an evil witch who bullies you two, and I'm the good witch who supports you two.
Ilya says proudly. Being a step behind Sakura, I escort her down the stairs. The hem of her dress also slightly brushes the floor.
I was a bit worried, but you two look good together, if I say so myself. Pure and innocent.
Oh, thank you, Ilya. Sorry for having you arrange everything.
Yes, you can tell me all that later. Dinner's ready, so come this way.
Ilya bows gracefully like a mistress and beckons us forward. Sakura has been linking arms with me the whole time. I'm nervous, but I can feel Sakura's heart beating faster than me through my arm. Now's not the time to get flustered. The table's set with all the plateware and utensils you can imagine. Ilya takes the seat of honor in the back, while Sakura and I sit across from each other. This would make quite a sight if we had enough visitors to fill the table. Okay. Then Sella and Liz, god damn it, work diligently to serve us. I can't relax, thinking that what's about to start is a formal dinner. When I look over, Sakura, who's in front of me, also seems restless.
I can't relax at all, Senpai.
Me neither. Should have had someone teach me table etiquette for times like this.
It's fine. I won't tell you to balance green peas on the back of the fork or peel an orange with a fork and knife.
Ilya chuckles and picks up her glass. Liz and Sella pour a cold beverage into our glasses.
Now, thank you for coming to my dinner party today. Shino, Sakura, you both look great in the clothes I picked for you.
I'm honored.
I can't entertain you two properly today, but please make yourselves feel at home. Okay, you're next, Shino.
Like a card game, it becomes my turn. Does the guest of honor in places like this have to make some kind of speech before their meal? Oh, well... My mind goes blank. I pick up the glass first and try swirling the white liquid for no reason. Thank you for granting my unreasonable request in preparing such a fine venue. I want to thank you properly, and are you also, enjoying this, Sakura? I can't think of anything more than this.
Oh, yes, I am. This dress is beautiful. Senpai looks handsome, and this castle and dinner is splendid. For me, it's too...
Oh.
I shouldn't cry, even if it's because I'm happy. Thank you, Senpai. Ilya. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you, Sakura. This is all I can do to help, but I'm glad that you're happy. Now, cheers!
Dinner begins. Elegant dishes and rich-tasting wine come out one after another. Ilya looks on in satisfaction while Liz and Sella respectfully serve us. Sakura is smiling shyly. She's on the verge of tears, soaking in the simple happiness.
That was delicious. I'm so impressed by the food of Ilya's house.
It's after dinner. After having dessert, I ended up escorting Sakura here. It surprised me too. I didn't know Liz and Sella were so good at cooking.
Do you think it was Sella? Or was there a chef? I wonder if it's better to learn traditional French cooking here.
We can't help but talk about cooking. I feel silly. Sakura wearing a dress is in the garden alone with me, so I should say something more thoughtful. Sakura.
Senpai, you're the one who granted my wish today, right?
Just as I was about to speak, she says that. Well, yeah. I just happened to remember, and Ilya helped me out. The results exceeded my expectations, though.
Yes, it was something I said on a whim without thinking, but you actually remembered.
That was on the usual way back home. After buying and eating food with Sakura, I held on to that secret and wanted to grant that little wish.
I was surprised at first. Ilya and the maids came, and while I was still surprised, they prepared a dress and told me I was invited to the dinner party tonight.
That would be surprising. Sorry, I should have told you beforehand.
I didn't know what was going on at all at first, but once I found out that you were also coming, I thought, oh, it's that. It was quite sudden.
Oh, it was quite sudden, but had Ilya not arranged everything, it most likely wouldn't have turned out this way. Well, it was a lot for me, too. I didn't think that I was even going to dress up. This too... well, whatever. During the dinner, I thought of taking off the bow tie choking my neck, but I didn't. If Sakura is still dressed up, her wish isn't over yet. I'm glad I asked Ilya. I wouldn't have been able to keep this promise on my own.
Yes. I never would have dreamed that I'd get to wear a dress like this.
Sakura holds up the hem of her dress and twirls in place. She's a cherry blossom dancing in the moonlit garden.
It really is like a fairy tale. I get invited to a dinner party at this castle wearing a dress, you come pick me up, and now we're talking in the garden at night.
Yeah, it's a little too good to be true.
Ilya may actually be a wonderful witch who cast a lovely spell on us.
That's a good way to put it. But this kind of fairy tale tends to end by going back to the way things were before.
If this is magic, then it's going to end, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd expect it to wear off once the clock strikes 12.
Then I'd forget my glass slipper on the staircase, and you'd pick that up and look for me. But even then, I'd no longer come back dressed up.
Why's that?
Because it's better if it stays a beautiful memory. Besides, instead of being with you dressed up, I want to be by your side as my normal self. Forever.
That wish, no matter how small, is a certain one. She's no fairy tale princess. How blind of me. It was never something that could be quick and easy. Without either of us meaning to, our bodies touch. Sensing Sakura's slim body and the scent of her hair close to me, our fingers naturally intertwine.
Senpai, I am still the Sakura that you've always known, even now.
Yeah, you're you. Sorry, I was so blinded by your dress that I got dumb ideas.
Yes, there's a strong sense of
acceptance in her voice. Not the Sakura that's like a princess. The one that's in front of me is the usual Sakura, simply dressed up as a princess. Sakura had not mistaken that from the start.
Senpai, is it okay?
What is?
For me to be by your side forever. Will you allow that? The Sakura Mato by your side isn't a pretty princess. She's a plain, shy, and clumsy girl who can't even say what she wants to say. Are you still fine with that, Senpai?
Of course. As long as we act out our thoughts and keep wishing, our everyday life will never end.
Even if I'm a girl that will get jealous about how beautiful Saber is, or get a bit sad when you're getting along with my sister or Ryder?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? We're human, so there's a lot to think about. I like you the way you are, and that's how I want you to be.
Senpai.
An entrancing whisper and teary eyes. Oh, my chest hurts. If she looks at me with those eyes, my face will burn up. Well, that's how it is. So I'll be counting on you from now on. Damn, that doesn't sound like me, does it? It might be because of the atmosphere, but I'm saying something rather embarrassing. I'm acting weird, aren't I?
No, not at all. I think it's very much like you, and great.
She replies, full of energy. Well, that's a relief.
Also, there was one other good thing, but I'll keep it to myself. What you just clearly put in words will be my secret. Just for me.
Sakura smiles shyly. Whatever this secret is, it must be precious only to her and no one else. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep relying on you.
No. I owe you a lot too. Thank you so much for today.
Sakura bows bashfully. We act the same as we always do, but that's the biggest relief I could ask for. Oh, yeah, we need to properly thank Ilya later.
Let's make Ilya dinner at her house. We're gonna make Ilya wear a fursuit
Fursuit? Is that how you pronounce that?
this time. I'm sure she'll look cute.
I think Fujine has a child-sized fursuit at her house. Good idea. Let's surprise Ilya next time. We leave the garden as we talk, fingers still intertwined. We're still gently holding hands when we reach the lobby entrance. Now then, we're gonna stay here tonight, right? I'll see you to your room.
Oh, I'm okay. We met here with Ilya's magic after all, so we'll part here and I'll return to the regular Sakura Mato tomorrow.
I see. Yeah, that is for the best. I'll also return to my usual self tomorrow. Good night, Sakura.
Good night, Senpai.
We part with a light bow to each other. The night is dazzling as her dress comes to an end. I try to extinguish the burning flame of love in my heart as I head to my bedroom to welcome the morning. I blink several times as if to engrave this beautiful Sakura into my memory. I hope I never forget it. Yeah. Oh god, and that being another fucking end, god damn. Ugh. What if I threw up? What if I was fucking sick? Ugh. Hurts me. It hurts. Alright, I'm actually gonna take like a quick break to grab some water, go to the bathroom, that kind of shit. So give me just a minute and I'll be back. Stand by, please. So, on Saber. Oh, okay. I guess Saber is really all we can do. I mean, there's this, but obviously we're saving that, so... Let's go talk to Saber. What the... I opened the refrigerator to start prepping lunch, only to find it packed with ingredients I don't recognize. No one's gone shopping today, so whose work is this?
Shido, I have a message from Taiga. She said I brought some tasty-looking stuff over, so I leave the rest to you.
Yeah, I figured. The culprit was Fujine, just as I suspected. One mystery solved in record time. Well, I can make a lot of different things with all these ingredients, so what to do? Hey, you two, what do you want to eat for lunch?
No strong preference at this time. I don't have any objections to anything you cook.
For now, I'll make a mental note that Saber's fine with anything. What about you, Ryder? Ryder won this morning's TV channel struggle and is now watching a national news broadcast.
I have no particular preference.
I half expected this, but she says the same thing. Which means it falls to me to decide. Hey, Ryder, been wondering for a while, but do you not have anything you like to eat?
What do you mean?
Well, you always eat quietly. I just hope we aren't pressuring you into eating something you don't like. Fujine and Ilya let me know immediately when they don't like something. In fact, they don't even try to eat it. Sakura and Tosaka both cook and give me their opinions about the food. Saber requires no explanation, but I've never heard Ryder give an opinion about the food.
Shido, if you're trying to tell me something, please say it clearly.
It's not that I'm trying to say anything, but you're always happy to eat whatever I cook, so it's easy to come up with a menu for you.
What do you mean, Shido? That makes it sound like I don't have any composure when I eat.
You call that composed?
Of course I do. How rude. What does it look like to you, then?
Ryder exercises her right to silence. Thank goodness. I'm really glad that Ryder is a mature adult. Back to the topic of likes and dislikes. Have you been forcing yourself not to share your opinion?
Not particularly. Was I making you worried?
Just a little. If you at least reacted openly like Saber does, it'd be easier for me to understand.
Shido, are you taking her side?
I just said that it's easier for me because you're sincere about liking the food. And Ryder, Saber does have good table manners. Saber nods smugly. No matter how rushed Saber feels, she never moves her chopsticks any faster.
You say that it's easier to cook if you know what we like and dislike. I understand that, but like Saber, I am satisfied with whatever you and Sakura make. That's why I don't think your concern is warranted. I'm grateful for the thought, but we're getting nowhere. Okay, let's try a different approach. Is there anything you refuse to eat, Ryder? So it's come to this. Let me think. Most likely... nothing that you would cook applies.
Oh, so there is something.
Yes, although snake meat is not commonly served in this country, I believe.
I see. Considering Ryder's identity, she wouldn't like eating that. On that note, her class in Noble Phantasm give me another idea. Ryder, do you dislike eating horse, too?
Yes, I don't dislike the meat itself, but...
I get it. Snake isn't very common here, but I'll be careful about horse.
Shido, then should we not ask Taiga to take back the snake wine she brought over the other day?
Snake wine? Fujine brought something like that over? Saber nods and then goes into the kitchen and opens the cabinet under the sink. A bottle with a snake inside of it's there.
She was happily flaunting it before Sakura and I. She said that it would be boring if she didn't scare someone with it, so she left it here.
I'm glad you remembered. You okay with those two things, Saber? That's probably a Habu Viper in the bottle. I asked her to put it away deeper into the cabinet.
Yes, I have no objection to eating them.
Of course, I don't intend to eat
them in front of someone who wouldn't like to see that.
I understand, but I won't be having any snake or horse in this house. Saber and Ryder often don't see eye to eye. They do, however, show a certain friendly consideration for one another. Okay, I've got it. Ryder, come over here, would you? I beckon Ryder closer. It's a little cramped in the kitchen for all three of us, but Saber makes no signs of leaving. Pick something you'd like to eat from in here. I open the refrigerator.
Are you asking me to select ingredients for lunch?
Yeah, pick anything you want.
Hi, Conniepaw. Thank you for renewing your channel membership. Close to a year. Very impressive. And very nice of you. Thank you. I see. Then...
Ryder scans the contents with a serious expression. Saber watches her from behind.
You're very kind to Ryder.
Is she upset that I asked Ryder her opinion first? What are you talking about, Saber? It's easier to cook if I know what people like or dislike. And I've asked you lots of times before.
That's true. Shido, what is this?
I turn back to Ryder, who's pointing at a foam container. The lid's labeled raw, keep refrigerated. I assume it's fish or something of the like. I think that one's octopus.
It appears so.
I try to remove it from the box, but its suckers are stuck to the inside and I can't quite peel it off. This thing's pretty feisty.
Why don't we have this for lunch? I think it would be best to consume it while it's still fresh.
True, it would taste better if we used it today. Okay, then what should I make with it? Saber, why are you standing all the way over there? For some reason, Saber's watching us from the corner of the kitchen.
Shido, are we really going to eat that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is something the matter?
No, well...
Saber's attitude shift is noticeable. If I consider what the cause might be, suspect number one has got to be the thing stuck to my hand.
Do you dislike octopus?
She appears to have hit the nail on the head. Huh? You're kidding! Sakura, you were enjoying... why did I say Sakura? You're kidding. Saber, you were enjoying takoyaki before. She ate all the takoyaki I brought her as thanks for watching the house. She even finished it all before Sakura could say she wanted some too.
It can't be. You're telling me that contained that slimy, puffy sea monster from another realm?
Slimy, puffy... Well, I can't exactly say no. Does she have something against octopi?
I can't believe you, Shido.
She's trembling and looking at me with a ghastly expression. Is she actually mad at me? Wait, Saber, so you really can't eat octopus? I watched you eat it before.
I had no idea that this octopus you speak of was that sea monster. I can't believe I've actually been putting those undying even when I split them in two dark gods from another realm into my mouth.
Another realm? Dark gods? That's just an exaggeration.
What will you do, Shido? Saber seems to be against this.
Yeah. As if it had come back to life after leaving the refrigerator, the octopus begins to wrap its tentacles around my arm.
And Ryder, how can you bear to eat something like that?
Her eyes seemed to scream that she thought their shared continent must have engendered some kind of camaraderie.
I am not picky about eating sea creatures. From my point of view, I have a similarly hard time believing that you can enjoy natto and salted plum.
Ryder's eyes return the same sentiment, with the addition of an accusation of bad taste. So she does admit to having food she dislikes. I've heard that foreigners who aren't used to natto and pickled plum tend to regard them poorly, and it seems that Ryder is no exception.
They surprised me at first, but they're still delectable compared to the cheese or dried food we ate during war. That makes sense.
That makes sense. Fermented foods are no match for that, I suppose. While feeling impressed by Saber's life experience, I peel the octopus off my hand and put it on the cutting board. Neither Saber nor Ryder are paying any attention to my actions anymore.
And what about the way you drench your food in olive oil? It smothers all the qualities of the food.
Ryder does frequently add olive oil to her food.
I'm free to enjoy my meals the way I see fit. To begin with, we're servants. It makes no sense to be so scrupulous about food when we don't even need to eat. Saber, I sometimes find your preferences to be rather shallow. Oh? Are you saying dressing up as a store clerk out of your desire to own a bike or bicycle or motorcycle isn't shallow for a servant, then?
Man, I was so focused on cooking that I didn't realize what a debacle this is turning into. This is bad. I can see either my beloved house or this whole area being reduced to rubble if I don't do something fast.
Senpai, I'll help you make lunch.
Sakura, great timing. I'm good right now, but can you stop Saber and Ryder?
Okay. Oh, Ryder, what are you doing with Saber now? Don't tell me you're about to break the table over a petty argument like the other day.
Sakura? No, it's nothing serious. No, wait. Okay, that was Ryder. I was actually thrown off by her being less than stoic for a second.
Sakura! No, it's nothing serious. Right, Saber? We were just discussing our culinary preferences. Yes, of course, Ryder. We were encouraging each other to try the unique flavors of Japan's dried foods.
Their defense sure is slapdash. Maybe they'll learn a thing or two at least. I thank Sakura as she starts lecturing them and begin cutting the ingredients. I'll prepare some natto and dried fish too, just to make things fair. Now, why don't we make these two each face their weaknesses, as a mutual step towards improving their friendship?
Can somebody draw the fucking, like, Saber and Ryder in the, like, this is our get-along sweater? Like, put in the same sweater? I think that would be a very good image. Okay. So, let's see. Sakura. There's Mitsuzuri. Let's give Mitsuzuri some time.
As I'm walking around aimlessly looking for any leads.
Oh, what a coincidence, Emiya. What are you doing in a place like this?
I run into Mitsuzuri. What do you mean by a place like this? It's normal to take a walk in the park. I just wanted to take my mind off things. Aren't you taking a walk too?
Me? I don't have that much free time. Oh, yeah, you do have a lot of time on your hands. Alright, I'll give you a job then. Keep me company as my former Kyoto Club friend.
Huh?
You remember the third year Sayada, right?
Yeah, the kind of restless girl with a ponytail, right?
Yeah, that girl suddenly had to get hospitalized, so I'm gonna go visit her as the Kyoto Club representative.
Is it an injury?
You always get worried about others. It's okay. It's just an acute enteritis, so it's nothing serious. So I was getting flowers and things to go visit. Well, Mato's is busy as the current captain, so I went to buy them as the former captain.
Oh. I opened my eyes wide at the storefront of the flower shop. Before it was shabbier. Well, that's a bad way to put it. But it didn't seem bright at all. But now it's like a different shop that I hardly recognize.
Welcome!
Oh, there's a new store clerk. They must be enthusiastic. A tall man in an apron comes out from behind the...
Hi, Lancer, with your fucking odd jobs.
It's someone who seems like a familiar face. Could it be? There's no way he's a florist. It must be some doppelganger. He wouldn't actually smile looking at me. Oh, it's you, boy. What do you want? It's unmistakably him. Oh, well, can I ask you what you're doing? Huh? Can't you tell? It's my part-time job. You have one too, right? It's nothing strange. It's strange that your apron looks good on you. Don't say that. It's not the day and age where if you go knocking on other people's doors, they'll just let you in for a drink and a meal. I gotta at least earn my own drinking allowance. That's true. You have it tough too. Yep, well, there are some perks. They do say that you can even get enthusiastic scattering bait. Lancer points at the display of the store as if to ask how it is. What kind of perks?
Do you know him?
I don't really want to, but...
You seem pretty close.
Welcome, miss. You in need of flowers?
Huh? Oh, just a bouquet to visit someone in the hospital. How much would it cost?
Mitsuzuri puts two fingers up.
Philip, man, got mad. We keep skipping his exclamation point scene and just decided to crash another scene. Lancer said, "I will get screen time whether you like it or not." Yeah. I'm glad, honestly. I've missed Lancer.
Lancer nods and chooses the flowers efficiently. He's actually being the store clerk of a flower shop. Someone in the hospital? You seem to be a Homerahara student, but did something unfortunate happen to your friend or something?
Someone from my club. I'm in the Kudo Club.
What? What admirable dedication it is to give flowers to your compatriot that you fight alongside in this day and age when there are no social obligations. I haven't been able to get along with archers lately, but I think I'd be able to get along with you. This man must be thinking the Kudo Club is some combat massacre group that has each other's backs. You're gonna make them cry. Actually, they're gonna cry. I can imagine them dying thinking about how being cared for by a woman like you is a blessing in disguise.
They didn't die. I don't want a flower offering. What are you making? I stopped Lancer from choosing funeral flowers, but to be honest, he does have pretty good taste in bouquet making. Warrior. Do you do any martial arts too, Mr. Clerk?
Well, I did it all, from sword fighting to using a bow to using a tank. Although my main profession's using a spear.
Spearmanship? Spearmanship? Is it an ancient martial art? He makes an expression as if wondering what that is. Mitsuzuri, doesn't that kind of stuff not matter? More than that, can you actually make the get well flowers? What, Emiya? You sound dissatisfied. What's wrong with enjoying martial arts?
I had a little something with him, so he's still holding a grudge. He's so persistent, jeez. You should put up with it since he's alive.
What a terrifying theory. Is he some gambler pretending not to know while piercing through a person's heart saying, "It's not murder if I don't get caught"? Emiya, I don't know why, but I don't admire holding grudges about matches. Even if you quit Kyudo, I don't want you to forget the mentality of a martial artist at the very least. Just because you add a little something, why are you sulking that much? Fool. If you think you could just sweep everything under the rug because I'm still alive, then this world is no better than a stirring coliseum.
But it's my first time meeting a spearman.
Oh, but it's my first time meeting a spearman. I used a polearm.
Yeah, come to think of it, that's your number one
that's your number one specialty, huh?
Yeah, there's a strong impression that it's a martial art for powerless girl.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why I got that mixed around. That was Lancer saying that at the beginning about the polearm. Or, well, no. Wait, what? No. Wait. I'm confused. I'm confused by this phrasing.
Oh, my reading comprehension. I'm losing points. I'm losing subscriber.
Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick. Okay, I understand now. This line is Mitsuzuri, yeah. I don't know why I got so fucking turned around by that for a second, sorry. Yeah, there's a strong impression that it's a martial art for powerless girls, so it's a martial art that doesn't have much to do with boys.
I see. So it's like a halberd. But you know, there's no such thing as men or women and warriors. That's just about whether it suits you or not. At any rate, my spear is... woke, Lancer. Wow, he's so based. Hey, wait, that's...
He effortlessly and smoothly swings the spear close to 2 meters as if handling a flower arrangement tool. The spear transforms into a whip with just a snap of the wrist, and it flies freely through the store.
As you can see, this was handed down directly from one female warrior, though it's unfortunate that she's not very well known in this country.
Without letting a single petal fall from the store interior, which is covered in flowers, he grabs only the flowers that he wants. That's a rare I mean, yes. It's more rare for someone to get a spear out to cut flowers.
So, can I take it that we're long-handled spear buddies?
That would be an honor. Compared to your wonderful spearmanship skills, I'm
Well, more than his skills, his lack of common sense of swinging around a spear in a flower shop is... What? What? Wait, what? Even Mitsuzuri is going insane.
Where did you learn your spearmanship? If you can please tell me, I'd love to hear.
I have enough stories to tell as the flower's here. Enough to sell. Alright, it's finished.
Oh,
Lancer hands her the completed bouquet.
it's soft and kind. I can feel the emotions of the person who made it, even though you're such a great fighter.
Mitsuzuri looks at the flowers in awe. It is nice after all. Flowers look great with a beautiful martial artist. It's what you call eye candy. Lancer laughs while brushing off his apron. Oh. It's not flattery. It's my true feelings.
But I don't feel bad hearing you say that.
Mitsuzuri's smiling happily. I've known Mitsuzuri since we got into Homurahara. This is my first time seeing her act so feminine. Then this is for you. He hands a surprised Mitsuzuri a single flower.
What's this?
This is my thoughtful present for you who thinks of your comrade. Did I misjudge you? Do you not like amber-colored flowers?
Well, that's not it. I was just a bit surprised.
Come to think of it, I haven't asked you for your name. Well, call me Lancer. That's what I go by now.
Yes. My name is, Ayaka.
Ryder? Huh? Why are you here?
I work in this neighborhood, and I was drawn by the scent of you and the flowers.
Oh, the flowers. Then please take your time and choose.
No, I came out to get lunch. So I came for you more than the flowers. What does lunch have to do with me?
Ryder's usual habit came out. It seems like she likes Mitsuzuri, so she pursued her. I wanted to fall in love normally! What? Hey, miss! The flowers! You haven't paid! Mitsuzuri runs away. I was able to see all kinds of unexpected sides of Mitsuzuri today. I wonder what I'm supposed to do as the one who was keeping her company.
For those who haven't picked up on it, there's a running joke where Mitsuzuri is scared of Ryder, since in Fate's Day Night she was hospitalized in every route because of Ryder draining her of her mana. Oh yeah, there was that. I totally forgot about that. Or I mean, like, I guess I didn't completely forget about it, but I just didn't really think about it. That's very funny. Ryder, like, no. For some reason, I feel as though we have a connection, you and me. Jeez. All right, it's 9 p.m. after dinner, blah, 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 go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
I'm gonna keep making the fucking Jeff the Killer joke every single goddamn time. I can't help myself. Second day still dry. Alrighty. Well, let's get on out of here. Alright, Saber's room. Anything else? I think it's just the Saber event. Well, I mean, there's an exclamation point at school, but we're not gonna do that yet, so let's just go to Saber.
Saber, I made some tea sweets. Want some? I tried to make some funny-looking donuts that I saw on TV. Apparently, they're called sata andagi in Okinawa. They turned out pretty well for a first try, so I made some tea and am bringing them to Saber to let her try them.
Is that you, Shido? Just a moment, please.
I hear some rustling sounds inside, and then the door opens.
Thank you for waiting. Please come in.
Thanks. I set the sata andagi down on the table, as well as a tray of tea.
Shido, what are these?
Saber looks expectantly at the treats on the table. If she had a tail, I bet it'd be wagging right now. I saw these on TV, so I tried making them. They look pretty tasty, right? I pour some tea from the pot and offer it to Saber. I didn't make a lot because it's just a test run. I thought they'd taste better while they were still fresh, so I brought them over right away. If you like them, I'll make enough for everyone next time.
I see. Then may I try one? Sorry, god damn.
Patooey. Alright. Anyway. We'll probably start wrapping up within the next 20-ish minutes or so, I think. Just to give you a heads up.
Go ahead. I don't know if you'll like it, though.
You made them. And they smell so good that I'm sure they're delicious. Then, if you don't mind.
Saber politely accepts the seta andagi and stuffs her cheeks with it. She can't speak with her mouth full, but her expression says plenty. I'm glad they were a success. I sip my tea.
Now then.
I could keep watching I could keep watching Saber enjoy her food, but I suddenly have a question. By the way, what were you doing earlier?
You caught me just as I was changing clothes. There's something I've been wondering too, Shido.
What's up? Did I mess up somewhere? I thought they turned out well when I tasted them earlier.
This is something Rin and Sakura recommended to me, but why do the undergarments, meant to conceal the breasts, come in so many types and patterns?
I nearly do a tea spit take. Luckily, it takes a few seconds for my brain to catch up with Saber's roundabout phrasing. I don't know if I have the answer to that. Does she expect me, a guy, to know why there are lots of different bras?
I can understand the belief that a woman should not expose her skin. That's the purpose of undergarments, I thought, but then why the obsession with their appearance?
Obsession?
Yes, the other day, Taiga and the others took me to a shop. Undergarments aren't meant to be exposed, so I couldn't understand why there were so many different types to choose from.
Ah, okay. So it's like... I'm starting to feel like a single father having to confront the fact that his only daughter's going through puberty. However, my only daughter... Saber's openly asking me these questions, so I shouldn't tease her or flee from this challenge. Even if my opponent's a...
Jesus Christ. Sorry. I just got so thrown off by this as a sentence that my brain short-circuited for a second.
Even if my opponent's a brazier.
What is this scene? I'm not freaking out or anything. I'm just like, what's happening? Why?
I consider the question for a moment and then come to a conclusion in my own way. I think it must be a woman's pride. Pride? Yeah. I feel like I just said something very silly. Trying to evade the question would be even sillier, so I try to keep my composure and carry on the conversation. Female underwear has a huge range of styles and functions compared to the male equivalent, right? It makes me think that there's more than just practical reasons for it.
Meaning?
In other words, there might be some personal vanity at play that makes people want to wear something that they like to be different from others. Pride.
Shido, your ears are red.
It's because you asked me such an embarrassing question. What?
I see, so I did. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. When I asked Rin, she told me that you'd give me a satisfactory answer.
Huh. Right.
I'll get her back for this. Also, P4WST with the 2. A powerful 1.5 years on HRT energy in this scene. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
The next time she lets her guard down, I'll replace all of the salt in her meal with sugar.
Thank you, Shido. That was enlightening.
Really? My eyes follow Saber's fingertips as they touch her pale chest. I hastily raise my flustered face, meeting her earnest gaze.
It's the truth. Pride and dignity are ideas that I can understand.
Sorry, I wasn't actually doubting you. I just didn't feel like I was qualified to speak on the topic. She lightly shakes her head.
You will be.
Soon.
What?
There's still time, Shido.
I don't know why this has become a running joke as well for this playthrough, but I can't stop now.
As you know, I hid the fact that I was female, so I never had anything to do with feminine clothing. But now I am paying particular attention to such garments.
I figured you always wore armor.
Yes, that was the natural thing to do, as a warrior, but it was not possible to wear armor constantly. There were times when, as a general, I would remove my armor as a gesture of trust toward my allies, or don something ornamental to assert my regal majesty as a king. For example, yes, upon a triumphant return from a campaign, I would wear something as resplendent and ornamental as possible to better appear the monarch whom the people revered.
I see. The king's subjects won't feel comfortable if the king never takes off his armor. Saber nods, satisfied with my interpretation.
It was not unusual for such outfits to cheer my own spirits. Your answer reminded me of how that felt.
You felt a sense of pride in dressing like a king.
Yes. It may seem unsophisticated to later generations, but in my eyes, the garments made for me by skilled artisans and weavers were brilliant creations. There was the tunic embroidered with a gallant crimson dragon, the quilted mantle lined with a gold thread, the dazzling crown. There were indeed times when putting those items on buoyed my spirits and made me forget my weariness. Women of this era are no longer fated to obey men. It stands to reason that they would keep their pride in their chests as they live their daily lives. That's something I can relate to. I believe I have a modest understanding of how someone can feel more feminine and true to oneself by caring about their appearance of one's undergarments.
This is a fascinating conversation. Saber exhales, then bashfully adds,
Thank you, Shido. I truly am ignorant to be unaware of something so self-evident.
That's not true. I already see her eyeing the last andagi. I pushed the plate toward her without another word on the topic. Well, let's both do our best.
At what?
Saber presses her hands together in gratitude after finishing the last andagi.
Thank you for the food, Shido. It was wonderful. Marvelous. I believe that these seta andagi are worthy to be included among the 10 permanent items on our tea snack menu.
Okay, good to know. What's wrong?
I don't have any more.
Oh, I don't have any more.
No, I just realized how vulgar it's been of me to talk about feminine pride all this time while being a glutton.
Ouch. Shut up, game. Shut up, game. Don't worry about that. I'd actually worry about you if you lost your appetite. Come on, laugh. That's all you can do now.
Shido, I should try to learn from Rin, Sakura, and Taiga to refine my femininity.
Nah, I'm not sure about Fujine. This conversation's going somewhere weird. I feel fidgety for some reason. With an unsettled feeling in my heart, I clean up the plates.
Oh? Taiga's more womanly than you realize. You're just too close to her.
Really?
Incidentally. Would you like to visit the lingerie shop together next time?
Lunch? With me? Oh no. Is there some kind of fast-acting drug in these donuts?
Despite how confidently I spoke on the matter, I actually haven't the slightest clue what looks good on me or not. But if I wear something that satisfies you, that would, make me happy as well. Also, we can see what looks good on you, too.
No. Yes. What? Did Tosaka put you up to this? You're asking the impossible.
Is my request so upsetting? There were male companions inside the shop as well. It's just as strange and embarrassing for me.
No, our positions are totally different.
So let's both do our both do our best was just an empty platitude.
You were listening. Anyway, ask Tosaka or Sakura if you need help picking underwear.
No, I can't simply have them teach me everything forever. I'm told that some undergarments are meant to be shown to others, so by fair means or foul, I will have you look.
No, absolutely not. I outright refuse to do this.
Oh? If you insist, then I have ways of dealing with that.
Oh boy.
I will never wear underwear again unless you pick them out for me. What the fuck? This is a crazy line. What the fuck is happening? Why is this? I'm right there with you, man. This is also what I'm asking. What the fuck? Then you'll come with me, right? Fine, but only to the storefront. I won't budge past that. Then what's the point? Hold it right there, Shido. Did you need something? No, nothing in particular. Good luck. Much obliged. I'll see you around. The fucking dash of the... Alright, see you later. What the heck? Oh my god. Christ on. We don't have time to unpack all of that. If I, like, talked about that scene in detail and, like, the weirdness of it, but also, like, the weirdly interesting parts of it, but then also the, like, very weirdly revealing parts of how those things were talked about, like, we'd be here for, like, an hour. We don't have time for that.
Okay. The next day.
Oh, wait, I probably shouldn't have skipped the rest of whatever. Who cares? We'll just loop back around again. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Let's wildcard. Let's Makidera. Are you sitting next to me, kid? Oh.
You're the one who came... Okay. Are you sitting next to me, kid? You're the one who came over here, Lancer. Why the heck am I sitting with Lancer on a park bench? He's the one who came next to me while mumbling I was here... I was here first. I see. I have no interest in sitting with guys. Sorry, I'm a guy. Would you be fine with it if I was a girl? Well, there is still time.
What, you too?
I'd welcome it. I'd have her sit on top of me rather than with me.
What?
What? Don't blush every time over this stuff? You got them on you, right?
I'm not blushing, and I do have them on me. I can't scream such a thing out loud. This is a park for everyone.
Do you, though? Can't you at least say something smooth like you'll let them sit on you, or you'll sit on them instead?
It's not tasteful. That's just sexual harassment.
What is that? A weapon? Food?
Ah, Lancer! No. You were doing so well before. Now we have to take you to the fucking torture dungeon. Explaining the concept of sexual harassment to a heroic spirit from the mythical age. It's impossible. It's as impossible as explaining the structure of the internet to Tosuke. Even if I do explain it to him, he'll probably laugh it off. Lancer's from a world where forced marriage is the norm.
So, why the heck am I alone with you, kid?
Why don't you go fishing like you usually do?
There ain't no good ones swimming today.
Lancer must have had his eyes on something as he swiftly and naturally leaves the bench.
Hey, you girls have some time?
Here he goes. I wonder what kind of girl he called to this time. There seem to be several of them since he said you girls.
Huh? Us?
It must be us if he said you girls. Who are you? It was the members of the track team.
Me? I'm not some creeper.
What is your name?
Well, call me Lancer, but if you don't want to, you can also call me the Blue Panther of Fuyuki.
Oh, you're saying that knowing I'm Fuyuki's Black Panther, right?
The self-proclaimed Black Panther Makidera reacts to Lancer's statement. Their conversation should be nonsensical, but it strangely seems to add up. Those two might actually get along pretty well. Oh, you're the Black Panther. I was thinking I wanted to meet you someday.
Huh? Oh, well, everyone says that, but I'm not really...
You're famous, Maki.
I thought only Makidera was saying that herself, but the world sure is a big place.
No, I'm pretty sure Lancer heard it for the first time, too. So, is this pretty woman and cute girl your acquaintances, Black Panther?
Oh yes, we're Maki's friends.
Yes, Himuro and Yukika. We're in the same club and...
Wait, you don't have to tell me. You're fast at running, aren't you, Black Panther?
Huh? You can tell?
You have a nice body. Pretty impressive. If you're training that much, it's natural you're known as the Black Panther more than anything. What's with that smooth talking? There's dandiness within his wildness. Next, Lancer quickly observes Himuro. That woman there is all about the jumping, not the speed. Not horizontally, but vertically.
Oh, you're right. You've got quite an eye.
And that girl is... Oh. Saigusa is a manager and isn't athletic. Lancer's trying to analyze which track event she's good at and seems to be having trouble.
Oh, I'm the manager. Kane is the high jump ace, and Maki is the ace of middle distance.
It seems like you do track too, but what's your event?
Makidera seems to completely believe he's involved with track and field. Or is she happy that she's being hit on by a guy? Whatever the case, it's true that Lancer's a fine man, even though it's frustrating. What do you mean by that, Shido? Well, I mean, it is true that he is a fine man. I'm just speaking objectively. I'm just observing the facts. There's nothing weird about it at all. It's just appreciation for the male form, for the male physique. Me? I'm good at javelin throwing. That is not something you're just good at.
Oh, you actually do athletics? I'm glad.
Javelin throwing, so like Kubota.
Oh, you look as though you're quite good at it. But what's your record?
It flies at a speed of Mach 2 for a distance of about 40 kilometers. No, more than that. Lancer's spear can probably hit a target that's even on the opposite side of the Earth. I'm worried that Lancer might say something careless to the three girls that don't know about his situation. Yeah. Well, there aren't that many that can beat me. Maybe 2 or 3 under certain conditions. His frivolous talk has an incredible amount of credibility to it. The girls that don't know the matters don't feel that Lancer is being conceited at all.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm jealous.
I see. You have enough skill to call yourself Fuyuki's Panther. Same. You're the same as me.
Makidera wants to say that she's also impressive. That aside, Lancer and the three girls strangely seem to have a lot in common. Could he actually succeed in hitting on them? Well, why don't we talk about that more in detail?
That is, are you inviting us?
Huh? What should we do, Maki?
Isn't it fine? We're free after all.
Makidera's in a very good mood after being complimented. Himuro's still wary, and Saigusa is surprised about the turn of events, but the flow of things are in Lancer's favor. Oh, am I going to witness his first success at picking up girls? But I can't let my school friends... Well, there's one that's on the fence, but I can't let them fall prey to him.
Hey, Himuro. This person seems rather strong and weird, right? I want to hear his stories. I want him to hang with us. Indeed. Well, I don't know what you'll do if I don't go. I shall keep you company.
Is it okay if I tag along too?
Please do, young lady. You're cute. Do you have a boyfriend? Lancer's excited. Saigusa is all red, poor thing.
I don't.
Mr. Yukichi's pure, so you can't bully her.
Oh, sorry about that. Why don't we get going then? Congratulations, Lancer. Clapping softly, I get up from the bench. Also, sorry, Lancer. Even if heaven allows you to hit on them, I won't allow it.
Oh, Emiya? Why are you making a... Oh, okay, that was... yeah. Oh, Emiya? Why are you making a sour face? Oh, Emiya. Emiya?
Shoot. Do you guys know each other? Yeah, then you know what I'm here to do, right, Lancer? Come on! It's fine if it's before I set a trap, but you can't stop me once I've already pulled them in. It's also rude to the ladies. That's reasonable. Lancer's determined to follow through on his catch as a pickup artist. Then, when would you back down? Obviously, that would probably be when the ladies have defeated me. Alright, don't forget what you just said. Then there's a way. It's hopeless in battle, but there's a special trump card if it's picking up girls. Hey, Himuro.
What? It seems like you know that person, but is he a dangerous man?
That I don't know yet. He's a good guy, so I don't think he would do anything weird, but you never know. Honestly, if that happens, there's only 6 people who can help in Fuyuki City.
That's troublesome. I guess it's wise to turn him down here.
No, there's a special way to ambush him, if things go wrong. I whisper in her ear.
Huh? Is that really it?
Yeah, and after you're done, make sure to say the name.
Got it. That sounds like something even we can do.
Hey, you guys done talking? Yeah, do as you like. Alright, let's get going, ladies. It's almost noon. Let's get something to eat. My treat, of course.
Nice! I want McG. I want you to treat me till I'm full of McG.
Thank you.
Oh, that's perfect.
Does she want to go to McDonald's? The 4 leave the park, getting along. As they're leaving, Himuro gives me a thumbs up. What are you planning? How are you gonna kill this man? So, less than 10 minutes of basking in the sun later. What are you making me eat? I hear a refreshing scream echo through the blue sky. Lancer runs towards the port with the force of a raging bull. What I whispered into Himuro's ear was simple. If he starts to act funny, find some excuse to make him eat a hot dog. But it's good that it's immediately effective, but the operation was put into action after only 10 minutes? Even though you're my enemy, I gotta admit that you're a frightening guy, Lancer. Now, I get up from the bench and head to the closest fast food place. I might as well have lunch at Cullen Scarred Dog's place of defeat. Well, oh no, wait. Okay, I thought he was saying that was the name of the place. Cullen's Guard Dog's place of defeat while I'm at it.
So there are 2 facts about Cucullin to understand this. 1, he vowed to eat all food given to him by a woman, and 2, he vowed to never eat dog meat. So if he's given something called a hot dog by a girl, well, that's funny. Okay, what's going on at the residence? There's Sakura and there's Caster in town. I don't know. How do we want to end this off? Because once we do this final scene, I think we'll probably go ahead and do shrine time. And wrap it up. So yeah, like what do you think? Caster? Okay, let's do Caster.
I arrive at the shopping district. It's still early for preparing for lunch, but as I'm looking around to see if there's any sales, I coincidentally find Sakura. Good timing. I'll ask her about today's menu. I stop and see who she's with. There's no doubt. It's Caster and Sakura. I've been seeing Caster around lately, but it's rare that she's with someone.
Oh, senpai.
Sakura looks back and calls to me happily.
Well, if it isn't Emiya. Good day.
She didn't call me boy. I'm amazed, even just by that. But on top of that, she's smiling alongside Sakura. Is it a cataclysm or is it a strange chance of fortune? Hello, Sakura, you know Castor?
Oh, you also know Mrs. Castor, Senpai?
Oh, if she's at...
If she's at Ryudo Senpai's house, then of course you would. We don't need to introduce anyone to each other, then. Hello, Emiya. I'm friends with Miss Mato. Well, you see, we played an interesting bit of dress-up in some long-forgone timeline at one point or another. But some people say that one isn't canon, but, you know, a lot of people watched it even so.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Senpai's also taking care of me at his home. Yes, since we're in similar situations. We couldn't help but get lost in conversation.
I gulped down the objection that almost came out of my throat. Castor's not the Castor I know. No matter how one looks at it, she looks like a perfect and beautiful wife from a good upbringing. Well, it's hard for me to accept this situation either way.
Hello? Excuse me for asking, but...
Hello? Excuse me for asking, but how did you two meet? The incredible shock makes me talk like a news reporter.
Right, you see...
You're cute, young lady. Oh my god, fucking Lancer. God, this fucking menace. You call it a maid nowadays? Domestic girls are nice. Hey, why don't you hang out with me once you're done shopping? In fact, why don't we go around together and I carry your stuff?
Well, this and that is...
Don't be so scared. I'm not rude enough to chew you out. Enjoying the present as much as possible is my policy. I won't make you bored, and I'll make your time so sweet that you'll never be left wanting.
Stop right there, you mongrel! This is everyone's Mount Miyama shopping district. I won't let you act self-centered and do as you please like Jason, even if the church allows it. I won't allow it!
This is actually an oddly perfect follow-up to the last scene.
God, it's the Witch of the Mountains. Shoo, the one I have business with is with the young lady. Get it? I have nothing to give to an old lady, so get your sorry and flounder and get out of here.
Old lady? I couldn't hear you well, Lancer. Can you say it again? If you do, I'll turn you into a hot dog running around covered in fire without mercy. You have no restraint at all, you fool. You should know your place.
Come to think of it.
I'm a customer, and you're the store clerk of the fish shop, right? Customer service is enduring complaints from a customer with a smile.
Oh no, wait, that was probably both her. Sorry, whatever.
You've gotten used to shopping, you vixen. Today's not my day. So long, I can't afford to get fired anymore.
How foolish of you, Lancer. You should realize that us housewives are the strongest in this shopping district. Now, sorry for causing a commotion. Was I overstepping there, young lady?
The fucking studio audience clapping?
No, thank you. If you don't mind, can you tell me your name? And that's how we became friends.
Castor, do you have a minute? I motioned Castor over to the side. Hey, what's going on? I appreciate that you saved Sakura, but you're not scheming anything, are you?
Do not worry. I have no other intentions. I just didn't like how Lancer was being dominating here. I never liked men like that.
Castor curves her lips into a bewitching smile. It seems like the elegant young wife doesn't lie.
Besides, Miss Mato is Soichiro's student, right? She's been kind enough to tell me all kinds of things about school.
You don't talk about that kind of stuff with Issei?
That boy is... He's like a brother-in-law with Soichiro, so he could be a bit more attached to me. So, if you marry Mr. Kusuke, you would be Ryudo-senpai's sister-in-law.
Oh, Issei's trouble with women is following him for life.
Yeah, whatever is, right. Lancer did flirt with Rin. In, like, that exact same span of time. So, you know, it's not... It's definitely not out of character.
I'm sure you two will be able to hit it off more if that happens. I'm jealous of Ryudo-senpai. Right, senpai?
Well, yeah.
How nice. Newlyweds are so lovely. Oh no, you're making me embarrassed.
Castor is being humble, but she can't hide her joy. Joy. Alright, Castor. No matter how much you pretend to stay calm, your happiness is overflowing.
Don't you have a lovely person too, Miss Mato? I've never been in a long-term relationship with something like marriage in mind. And it'll be a while until we'll be able to talk about something so personal. That person has no parents, but I get along with their guardian. So, eventually,
Sakura flaps her arms around awkwardly.
How cute.
Castor looks on with a smile. As for me, I'm embarrassed, not knowing who might be listening in this familiar shopping district, the fucking blurred rider. Jeez. Is that Ryder? But Ryder isn't teasing, but instead she's peering over here like a snake that's gazing at her prey.
right? Senpai.
Hmm?
That you were my first cooking teacher.
Well, I did teach you the first steps.
Really? Cooking for Soichiro is nice, but cooking together is lovely too. Soichiro, can you get this sea bream directly shipped from Akashi?
There's no need for any weapons.
Oh, Soichiro. What impressive live fish filleting for sashimi, and with your bare hands.
Although it's different from gutting a live person.
To think that the skills I've gained to take...
To think that the skills I've gained to take away lives is making food that doesn't take away lives. I shall thank you for the precious experience, Castor.
I don't deserve those words. I want to see him in an apron.
I don't know why they're making sea bream sashimi at a Zen temple, but I got the vibe that I shouldn't ask such a tactless question.
However,
As I'm looking at them like this, the pairing of Sakura and Castor may not be that odd. One's a housewife and one's a hardcore domestic helper. They're both the type to hold things in, so they may be pretty similar. Both Sakura and Castor are mages too. We're in public, so I keep my voice especially low.
what? I'm no good at all. Even learning from Ryder, I trouble her not from not improving at all. It's a big difference from you. I can't compare to her. There's no need to be humble. You've got plenty of potential. You have some unbelievable power stored.
Is Castor's perception that strong?
Well, I was told by a certain somebody that the only asset I have is my assets, so I worry.
I look around. Is there any chance that not just Ryder, but Tosca's also passing by?
In addition to being mages, women like us have a rocky road ahead of us. But I admire you for being able to build a happy home despite that. Yes, I'll follow in your footsteps.
Sakura grips her fists and asserts, as if to say her eyes have been opened about life.
And even though you're an amazing mage, I respect how kind and modest you are. How it troubles me to be complimented that much, even though I have so many imperfections.
She giggles. It seems like she's being humble, but it also seems true. The proportion of being a mage compared to their everyday life. What do you think about that situation, Castor? I don't know many mages, so I got a bit interested.
That way of thinking itself is wrong, boy. Magecraft and real life are mutually exclusive. The word proportion itself is something you shouldn't think about. The root of magecraft is none other than distortion, retrogression. No matter what kind of magecraft it is, it will distort the norm. That's why if you want to live correctly, then you should separate real life from magecraft.
Does that mean you can't balance both?
It means you have to balance them by both completely. Mages are beings that go back and forth across the boundary. It's up to the user which side they want to make the main side, but you can never lose this border. Immersing yourself into magecraft will eliminate real life.
If you want to pursue the path of magecraft as a human, you must be two-faced. Furthermore, you must decide your way of living as a person and as a mage.
Then what about you? You're Mr. Kuski's wife right now, but what about you as a mage?
Of course, it's nothing different from up until now. I have no doubts about myself as a mage. I just use my power on my own terms. It's just that I'm my mage self less than before.
I see.
It's quite deep. Right now, both me and Miss Sakura are women before being mages. But if we have the skills to make a man look good, isn't that what you call the support of a wife?
I see. So this power is something to make the people that we like happy. I think I'll be able to work as hard at training as cooking from now on.
Sakura seems to be idolizing Caster, who gives off the feeling of being her senpai in life. I don't know whether to say they're getting along or having a self-suggestion fest.
Yes, women should be like that. Someone like Miss Perfect isn't good.
Miss Perfect? Who's that? I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
Of course, it's Tono, a girl at our rival girls' school.
Which Tono? Who Tono? Would you elaborate?
People call her Miss Perfect.
Ah, so there's at least one person with that nickname at every school. I couldn't help but think that it was about Tosuka. Well, there's no way that Sakura would talk bad about her older sister, Tosuka.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no.
It would definitely describe Akiha, though. It definitely would. Oh, what kind of girl is she?
Miss Perfect is terrible. Everyone is tricked by her.
Sakura talks, giving off the aura that she's also a victim. That spoiled girl of the rival school must have treated Sakura badly.
She's from a distinguished family and very pretty, although she has no boobs.
With Sakura? Sakura?
She's the #1 honor student of her grade and secretly good at magecraft. Even though she's a clumsy miser at heart, she puts on a facade in public as a cutesy spoiled girl who's pretending to be calm and composed.
Wow. I didn't think there would be 2 or 3 walking singularities in this universe. Should I say that the world is wide or Japan is narrow?
Plus, she's got a job lined up as a cosmopolitan businesswoman traveling abroad and doing whatever she wants like a 40-centimeter cannon.
She's got quite a mask on. That's rough, having a girl like that as a rival.
Yes. She's ladylike, so everyone gets fooled, even though she doesn't have any boobs.
Why are you saying this? Sakura, her boobs aside, can you continue?
Yes, putting her boobs aside.
That should be a screen cap right there. Just a blushing sprite of Sakura, like, putting her boobs aside.
Her personality is actually like a roller coaster, and those around her are those who got on without thinking get in big trouble. But it's high functioning without a complaint, so the people at the amusement park can't say anything or they cry themselves to sleep. They can't maintain the popularity of the amusement park without that person. It's that kind of fear we all have. I mean, we all like Miss Perfect.
That isn't someone else's problem anymore, huh? You're making some interesting comparisons, Sakura.
But the biggest problem is that she's turned an innocent boy into a deboned servant. Even I want to do the same thing at least once if I can.
Oh, that girl's not bad.
No! That boy seems to have gotten used to it lately and seems to enjoy being used by Miss Perfect. But forcing isn't good, you know. I think that doing things like that's very bad.
An aura of determination erupts from Sakura. I get prompted to take a step or two back. I see. Sakura, you're, very kind. I try to force a smile.
Yes, so I also want to aim to be a good ladylike wife like you, Castor.
Huh, I see. Do you want to make that boy happy?
I think that things can't stay as they are, so I should do something, but...
But you have Emiya.
Oh,
Well, that's,
Although I appreciated your determination to become like me. It's not good to simply copy the way that I am.
oh, yes.
I also have parts of me that are bad, so use those as a good example of what not to do. No one else has to fall for a bad guy.
I feel chills down my spine from being glared at by Castor's almond eyes.
You're not a bad guy, right?
Senpai is a good person. There's no doubt about it.
Maybe. You lucky boy. This girl will make you happy.
I hesitate, unsure how to answer.
Miss Matto, you have no need to worry about Miss Perfect. What's important is you and your special someone.
Yes.
You're such a lovely wife
Oh, you're such a lovely wife after all, Castor. And a big difference from Miss Perfect. You're making me cry.
Is this what you call being moved to tears? Even without any incantations, Castor's words have as much destructive power as her rule breaker. Anyway, I'm glad that it seems like Sakura's various worries have been solved.
Can I call you my big sister, Castor?
Oh, I got a cute little sister.
But Sakura, your older sister is...
Senpai, let's invite Castor to our home next time and listen to her useful advice. Especially about how to deal with Miss Perfect.
What a pleasant invite. I shall think about it. Oh, that's right. Can you come shopping with me too, Emiya?
Doesn't that sound great, Senpai? Let's decide on our lunch menu.
Yeah, I was planning on it from the start, so we can. Something doesn't feel right, but this isn't a situation where I can say no. Sakura, who's in high spirits, and Castor, who looks happier than ever. Peaceful yet suffocating time, which feels like I'm being choked by floss silk, continues.
Alright, it's nighttime. Let's go to sleep and die. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. But before we do art, let's go ahead and take ourselves to the shrine. Are there any new Emmas? No, there aren't. Then I guess we'll just do fortunes. Can do like a couple. Lawsuit, lose, wish, absolutely, travel, stay cautious. Lucky! Okay. Lost item, at the police station. Work, take your time. Encounter, in the near future. Lucky! Okay, one more. Job search, slow but sure. Wish, life is about desire. Finances, don't yield to temptation. Lucky! Alright, let's get out of here. Well, since that didn't take long, then let's play a round of Ilia's Castle, and then we can get the fuck out of here, or, well, we can do art. Let's see. What combination do we want to do? Actually, you know what? Let's do Sakura and Castor. Why not? They just had their fun little conversation, so let's pair them up. Alright, I don't need to read this dialogue again. I already did this twice.
Alright, let's go! Ryudo Pond!
Have I decided what I'm gonna do after HA is done? I have a couple of thoughts, yes, but I haven't, like... It's between, like, two things, and I haven't quite decided yet. But we'll see. Go this way. What? How? Why? What? How the hell do I get out of here? Okay. They hate me. They hate me. They kill me. Fuck. Didn't rise fast enough for me to jump on the fucking thing. God damn it, Lancer. You piece of shit. Okay, that was very barely. There wasn't. I couldn't jump there. Fuck, I shouldn't. I would have sank if I didn't jump. But shit. Okay, what? God, piss. I'm so close to death. So close to death. Can you jump? Can you jump? Can you jump? Can you jump? Thank you. Okay. Jump. 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 Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Jump. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Noble Phantasm. Archer never shoots an arrow in Fate's Day Night, despite his name. I don't think that's true though, right? Doesn't he? I thought he does at least at some point, but well, I guess it's not an arrow though, right? He does in UBW. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I was right. I thought it was that scene in UBW, like toward the beginning. When they're fighting a berserker, right? Well, I don't know. Ooh, I was about to say I don't know why I jumped, but I actually made it. You're about to fucking die, though. Jump! Okay. Okay, jump. Oh, made it. Go. Made it. Jump. Fucking Mount Rushmore is so funny every time. Ah. Wow, I need to fucking... Okay, go some. Go some. Go some. Go some. Go. Well, it wasn't the worst placement ever, I suppose. There was a hot spring bath at Einsburn Castle. I mean, they're in the hot spring at the end of the thing, but I don't know if it's... I don't know if there's one at the castle. I don't think so, right? Yeah, I was right. Okay, this...
Go for the food, go for the food.
Toho light.
No!
It's assassin. That's great. That's good. Ow. Ah. No. Oh, okay. That's fine, actually. But...
Get off of me!
Ow. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god. Oh my god. It's so hectic. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Did it. Did it.
Oh yeah, yeah, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil remake. Yes, I would say, Philip, that's probably going to be a perfect entry point into the series, honestly. Because it's literally the most popular entry in the series, but it's going to have all of the quality of life upgrades from later entries. And there is the mode to make it as similar to the original as humanly possible if you want to play the super hard one too. So yeah, I would highly recommend Embodiment of Scarlet Devil remake when it comes out if you want to get into Toho. Damn, Ilya, you scary. Well, I mean, I feel like that's true, but also I feel like she would not like it if I said yes, so... Oh. Nope. No, she took pride in her scariness. Okay. Let's fight her. Let's fight Berserkar. Can I get some food, please? Well, I'm not doing that bad right this second, I guess, but... Ow! Okay, now I definitely need food. What the fuck? I'm about to die. Oh, and that was a... God. Oh my god. Oh no, this is bad. Oh. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Okay, try again. I got my ass whooped. Alright, alright, alright. God, please, please. Okay. Okay, actually, go, 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 go. Oh, oh, fuck. I was doing so good at dodging that for a second, though. Okay. Can you fucking drop some food, for God's sake? Oh my god, no. That's so... what the fuck? This is way tougher than it's been before. Shit. I haven't had this much trouble with Berserkar before. Okay. Just off the bat. Fuck him up. Ow. Go Rider! Okay. Drop food, drop food. Drop food. Yes! Ow. Ow. Okay, go, go, go. Did it! Okay, avoid, avoid, avoid. Saber is dead as shit. Yay! Now it's time for Ilya to blow up the castle. After these cool credits.
Go. Sakura! Oh, I guess I actually have to be clicking. Thought I was just watching a cutscene. Well, we're out. Did everybody make it this time? No archer in the sky, I suppose? Oh, Ryder's not down there. Yeah, you're right. I didn't catch Ryder being left behind. No, Ryder! Going back to your days of dying in every route, I see. Yeah, well. But Lancer got to be there. Fucking fraud. We had such a turnaround on Lancer for this stream, you know, whenever he came back for a minute I was like, oh yay, Lancer, and then now I'm just like fraud, washed. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Ugh. But we do still have to look for art, so give me just a second. We'll pull it up. One moment. Okay, let's see. Okay, got these couple things. Going to the Tumblr tag. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that should be everything on Blue Sky and Tumblr. Now let me double check the server real quick. Yeah, streamer. There we go. Okay, let me see if I can get this into a window real quick. Ah. Damn. I guess I'll have to save it. Maybe I can do that. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. Let's go to fan art. Alrighty. So, first off, we have this from Karia Hiyori on Blue Sky. My 2 contributions to that one meme from a few years ago. It's Pride Month, K-chan. You know what that means. Huh? What? Do you want us to do, like, gay club activities? What?
Yes.
And, it's Pride Month, Sumino. You know what that means. Huh? What? Do you want me to go, like, through, like, another gay route? What? Oh, fucking Ato Aotsuki. What a character. We're never playing 100 line on stream. We're never doing that. Or at the very least, we're not going through all of 100 line on streams. I'm never doing that. Maybe I'll play like a couple routes on a stream one day or something. That could be fun. But yeah, we're not going through that whole game in a stream series. It ain't happening. Very good. Also, also from Karia Hiyori, this was related to the Great Ace Attorney stream from a few days ago. Bonus cause someone in chat mentioned how Saber was the one who ate the book. Saber, what the fuck are you doing? I got hungry for knowledge. The lion's pride. Very, very good. Isn't that game like 5,000 hours? Okay, well, no, not that long. But it is like, honestly, like I still haven't finished it. Some claim that it is longer than Umineko. And given the amount of content in it, that's probably true. So, yeah. Alrighty. Next up is this edit from Hersher, at Hersher of Autism on Tumblr. The image of Berserker outside the window while Shido and Ilya have dinner inspired me. I'll add a scene of them eating inside to put this in, but unfortunately I can't be bothered. Just...
Address me.
Oh, jeez. God. Is it good? What, 100 line? Oh, yeah. I think 100 line is really good, honestly. I'd not Isle. Is that... Oh, yeah, I did misread that. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I think 100 line is pretty good. I mean, obviously there are some routes that are not as good as others because it has a bunch of different writers, but I don't know if this is a controversial stance to say on my channel, although I feel like I've probably said it before. I think that if you take the first initial playthrough and one of the specific endings together as a package, that's probably the best thing that Kodaka has ever written. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, next we have some really good ones from Violet Strations on Tumblr. My Sabers, hashtag my Sabers. One thing, pointing up emoji to know about Saber is that she is literally cute. True. Fucking, wait, invisible air leaf blower? Excaliblast the leaves. This is so cute, actually. I love this. This is really good. Aww. That's so good. What the fuck? I love the, like, there's, like, a nice, like, cartoony dynamicism to this. Like, it's got very good lines and motion. Also, she's literally so cute with it. This is really good. I like this a lot. And then also... Oh, that's so adorable. What the fuck? Look at her. I'm looking at her all the time, but like, look at her. That's so cute. Aww. Well. We have this from Bird, as usual, at the Death Dash Bird on Tumblr. By your request, Lancer is here too. Yeah, this is all I could whip up this time. That is totally fine. We're at 12 deaths. Torture of the Judgment of the Ironsburns. One of the most horrible tortures of all, honestly. Very good, very good. And finally, last but not least, we have this video edit submitted by Philip on the Discord. Just wanted to share something I made literally the moment I finished that Sakura dinner scene a few years back.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Yeah, that's very good. Jeez. Kuroi Lancer executed for his Pua crimes. God, oh my god, I haven't thought about that fucking acronym in who God knows how long. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, he literally was doing that shit, wasn't he? Oh fuck. Is he gonna write a book about it? Is he gonna write a book about sex tourism? Fucking Jesus Christ. Okay. One last look through everything. Very good, very good. Alrighty. Well, as always, everybody, I had fun. Next Tuesday, we'll, God willing, be finishing Fullmetal Alchemist and the Broken Angel. And next Friday, we'll be doing more of this. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.